responded with them.
I respond to every topic. I pick up the phone.
Homework. I tell you that. He does
homework. He doesn't do his homework. He sends me 500 topics. We have a conversation about all of them.
We live with this. This is where we going.
Hi guys, welcome to Versus Mars.
Sure.
So we have 500 topics.
That's right.
We talk about them, and then he sends me like 500 more topics, and then he goes on Saturday. What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
He does it to me every Venus and Mars show.
Yeah, I'll be doing so much.
And then I'm like, but Wiz, you just sent me all these topics. So, oh yeah, we're gonna go with that.
I was a techie. When I came in here, I was a techie. I was assistant programmer.
Frank, were you crazy too? See?
Yeah, he was. Oh, you gotta meet. Oh my God!
Finally met the great
Shout out to Frank. Oh my God! That's FBI right there. You gotta understand. If you had to do Wi-Fi or anything through Frank, I'm just like, yo, forget it. You bring everything to his house. Okay, just drop it off with Frank. You gotta make an appointment.
DNA, I saw a picture of you.
Where?
Huh? Huh? Tom, let me show you.
Look, that's
He's
right
showing
Oh, bring up.
Tom, that's it right there.
And then they had the nerve to ask me which one was DNA, like I couldn't tell.
Who took this for you?
I don't know who took it up.
Shout out to Reg. He sent me this morning. That's like,
hey, man.
Reg.
Yeah,
What's up, Reg? Yo, Reg.
Excuse me. Can you
I get a
stop
barbecue?
yelling in my ear?
I'm sorry. Yo, Reg, setup is good. What's going on?
Can you turn his mic down? Because he's a little loud.
All right.
Am I loud too?
It's probably my level. I'm gonna sit back and chill.
Let me see your t-shirt.
That's it.
That's another Ray Clay.
No, I saw a picture of it, and I had to do it.
And I just said that.
No, she don't want to claim that because
she stole somebody else's.
I just like it. I like stuff like that. It was gonna be. I had something cool for NBA playoffs though.
I'm sorry.
What's up, Brad? How you doing?
I did it all this morning.
Put a break on the side. Tag me a break or something.
That's what it is.
DNA asked me something so dirty. Did you hear what he asked me?
What did he ask you?
He said, am I going to masturbate to his picture?
What?
Well, the FBI masturbate to my voice. This is my
conversation. That's why I said I was doing it. DNA. Only DNA would think of it.
You all right?
DNA said,
yeah, we're live.
DNA said, forget the EO. I'm sure you're like.
I tell you what, DNA couldn't be in corporate America. He would have been Harvey Weinstein all the way.
Why? Just talking?
Did you hear your boy Harvey is your boy Harvey?
Come write me a check.
No, the businesses, the insurance companies are gonna do like a payout.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you how much now. I'm chewing down.
And he gonna walk. He gonna walk. He gonna walk. So like this. What's good, people? What's up, Trevor? What's up, Lewis? What's going on, Jason? What's going on?
So tentative deal. So heartbroken Weinstein accusers say 44 million settlement lets him off the hook. So let's see what this says. Okay. So Harvey Weinstein is set to reach a $44 million deal to settle, but it's not him. It's the insurance companies. They're willing to pay all of those that. Here's right here. Harvey Weinstein and his former studios board members have reached a tentative $44 million deal to resolve lawsuits filed by women who accused him of sexual misconduct and by the New York State Attorney General, according to the three people briefed in the matter. So, shucks, we all need a board behind us.
That's true.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Hello, Jason E. Banks.
What's good,
Mr.
people?
E. Banks. I like that name. E. Banks. That's a cool name.
That's cool.
Sounds like Money Banks.
Yeah. So,
all right, Lewis.
So, people.
And we got Trevor.
We on YouTube. We on YouTube Live. We on Facebook Live. All right. YouTube channel is DNAradio.net. Once again, YouTube is DNAradio.net. That's like she said.
10 seconds, please.
All right. I'm gonna wait till.
We're about to go live, people.
Live here.
Yo, I'm so horrible. My phone, I don't know how to use it yet.
You're live.
Oh. You don't know how to use your phone.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
I ain't get my watch and set this week. I feel scruffy.
Did you say hello to the people before you started complaining?
What's up, people? What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's good? How y'all doing?
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. It's water, Poland Springs. Tell them about Poland Springs.
Anyway, good. Hey, people. We're listening to Venus versus Mars on DNAradio.net. Welcome. We're also on Facebook.
That's right.
And what else are we on? I don't even know.
We on YouTube Live. Okay, you go to DNAradio.net. If you go to DNA.rec, I'm saying DNA.rec. DNAradio.net. You just click the channels.
Now you stuttering. You had it all done
Click the
before.
YouTube channel.
Now you're stuttering.
It's so much. Because I'm trying to tell them if they click the line. Because sometimes, one time I sent DNA Radio, I told them to log on to DNAradio.net. It went to the actual site.
Yeah.
So my phone can't go to the site. I think Sprint blocked you.
I blocked you.
DNA, what happened last time we tried to go on? It got a network error message. What's good, Wizz and Charms? What's up, Leon? Leon in the house.
What's up, Maggie Mags?
Leon.
I'm him and her podcast. Shout out. I love your post and everything. And happy belated birthday to my homie over there.
Who's your homie?
Why did I say it?
I missed that. I didn't hear it.
I said shout out to you. You wouldn't know.
I wasn't. You know what? Keep going.
You wouldn't know.
Keep going.
This is what you do.
Keep talking.
I don't want to jack her names, but I'm gonna say Ann. Ann Little.
I didn't hear what you said. I just asked the question. Not allowed to ask questions anymore.
No.
I won't ask questions anymore.
Can't ask questions.
Wow, DNA, you did a good job. You got a lot going on YouTube.
You got a lot going on, and all that. We got Rockman in the building. If you missed the show, you can always go back on Andy Lee Facebook or DNAradio.net on YouTube and check out, the conversations. It was very good tonight. The energy was good. And right now you listen to Venus versus Mars. Shout out to my homie Red Spice. Who'll be back next week from Love and Lust. But now, how was your week? She's putting emojis. That's what you do.
Don't get jealous.
You putting emojis?
Not for you.
Oh snap! Okay.
I got cool emojis. You saw my Bitmoji.
No, you
Ray Clay made me. Oh, go me.
Whatever. Turn off.
Okay, so shout out to Move Inc. Last night was a spectacular show. It was awesome. Did I send you the video?
No.
I'll send you the video. It was smash. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Bike riding.
You was bike riding?
Yeah, bike riding.
I didn't get on a bike in years.
Boy, let me tell you something. I know why we stopped bike riding after certain days. My boot there was killing, man. Woo!
We wouldn't say that. See, Rockman, that's another thing we can't say. Can't say anything about our booty hurt. That's a straight up pause.
Why?
Because we'll say our back hurt. Think I pull my back.
That's it. On my lower back. That's it. We can't say no further than
Why?
It's because that's it. That's how
so if your ass hurts, you can't say my ass hurts?
I'm not saying my ass.
Why not? You just said it.
I'm not gonna say
You
it.
just said it.
I said I'm not going to say.
But you just said my ass hurts.
I said nah. I'm not
But-
gonna say.
Even though not came before, you still said my ass hurts.
Didn't say.
You did.
Fake news.
Want me to replay it? I have it right here on YouTube Live.
No.
Hold on a minute.
Oh my
I
goodness.
can rewind it. Wiz said his ass hurts. Like your ass hurt, Wiz.
Especially with a woman first.
Hey, Maggie. Hey, Jose.
No,
What up, $4?
I'm married to one. My mother's one.
Knock him out.
I don't think my grandmother
Knock 'em
was
out.
a Taurus because she was sweet.
Oh, wow.
Are you listen, is he trying to say Tauruses are not sweet?
No, I'm just trying to prepare him to say, like, if you're gonna walk into something, don't do it. If you said something, we will quote you. We'll put out the archive. We'll bring up something from 1902. We'll put you in your place.
So
After sitting in for years.
So today I feel like a dude. You know how dudes always complain and don't get makeup on my shirt?
Yeah.
So I didn't realize my jacket was up like this. I got makeup all over my jacket.
Chances hugging myself. She said,
I was hugging myself.
I'm feeling myself.
Feeling myself.
I'm feeling myself. Feeling myself.
Shout out, Wizz. Anyway, what's up with you? What was your week like?
Oh, it was crazy. But this week was crazy. You know, my daughter had her shows. You know, shout out. She did. Her team won. Shout out to her yesterday. You know, and then my son had a cook off yesterday.
Oh, did you bring us any samples?
You don't want that sample because it would have been cold pancakes.
We have a microwave.
Wouldn't have made it here. With chocolate chip pancakes. It wouldn't have made it here. I don't think it would have been in my house.
I'm sorry. Did you see Desi? Look at Desi.
Shout
out to Desi.
Shout out this. Hey, I feel old when I see
Happy
these.
prom season.
I'm saying when I see all these people with the prom, their kids going to the prom. I feel, hey, I can't believe I'm 25 years old. I can't believe that. Shoot. I'm saying, life don't cry.
I'm sorry. I'm a proud alumni, but I've now turned over my rights to LU, and I'm now a Morehouse graduate.
What?
You heard what I said. I graduated from Morehouse 2019. Yeah.
You wish. He that joint ain't clear.
But real talk, I want to say to the Smith family, Mr. Smith himself, kudos. He was good. D.L. Hughley nominated him as human.
He is hands down.
And let's say he sets an example for all of us.
I'm about to send him that Cash App request.
So if some of you don't know what I'm talking about this week, I know everybody knows because everybody news media was covering, even DNA's favorite station, Fox News.
What?
Mr. Robert Smith decided to create a grant for Morehouse graduates graduating in the class of 2019. Yep. So we always have questions of what we can do as Black people. Bingo! Especially with so many of our HBCUs being under attack. I think we lost one this year. Was it Bennett? They would not Bennett or Emory. One of them they were in jeopardy of losing because they needed like $5 million of money. They don't have the money. Like
why didn't holler Jay-Z and Beyonce?
I don't know, but
they need $500 million?
No, it wasn't 500. They just needed money, right? Don't quote me. But we talked about this a few shows ago. And Tom Joyner, his group, they did something to help them out. But
Tom Joyner can say, we're going to walk over every bridge of the state. He has cults. He has a cult following everywhere he goes. Him and Steve Harvey. They can tell you, come down to Las Vegas for the Hoodie Award. And think about it. If I said the hoodie, we going to the hoodie award, they're going to be thinking, oh, this is going to be ghetto, this is going to be this. See, they can say that. They can be like hoodie. They can fill up a ship. Come on to my cruise ship. Because they have a good support. But go ahead.
But the whole point of the conversation is we all can get involved. Give back to our alumni. Refer people to, give back to our campuses. Refer to our campuses. Refer people to our campuses. Go back and visit. There are a lot of things we can do. But I think it's big that Mr. Smith gave those boys a flying chance. Do you know what it is to graduate with half your loan debt or none?
Well,
that's awesome.
Shout out to, my boy Reg, because I was about to go to a college called Monroe, and he said, yo, Wizz, you want to go on this tour? Like, yep. So, I didn't enroll. I canceled all my classes.
College should be free, Wizz, for anyone who
not now.
It should be free to anyone who want to go.
Well, Dina, I used to volunteer for the college prep program, and I used to tour with them. So last year, I didn't go this year, but even last year when I went, Hampton University, they're prestigious. They had to basically give less money so they can give students more money. You get what I'm saying? And they're pretty prestigious. Cheney is struggling. Lincoln University is, struggling from time to time. Emory, all of them have been struggling, low enrollment. We went to Elizabeth City. Elizabeth City, I think they at the time only had 2,200 students or something weird like that.
Do you have any juice with these
HBCUs?
Do you have any connections and juice with them?
Yeah, I have alumnus status. Yeah.
I have a business proposition we'll talk off air.
Okay. Oh my God. I'm just saying, to me, I miss the homecomings. Them some good ass.
Is that the only thing you talk about with an HBCU? Like literally, when we went to college, I tell you, I swear to you, they had us so, I won't say brainwashed, but it's so much you learn culturally just from being amongst you. We already think we know how to be black, but it's just different being amongst black.
I know how to be black. I was born black.
Say it again.
Thanks.
So
listen to what she said.
Be black.
They do what?
We think we know how to be black, but when you're in a black environment all the time, to me, it's no. I love going to HBCU, and if it came out wrong,
act a certain way.
It's not that. You just learn so much more about your culture. Like you can do it on your own and research and learn and do all that stuff, but it's just the ambience, if I'm using the correct word, or just the whole idea
being in an environment
right,
blacks.
Right. Yeah, like we didn't do white psychology, we did black psychology. You know what I mean?
I like to hear some of that.
What's up, Stormy?
That's the one course.
What's up, Warbuck? Salute.
7 years of college and never took a psychology course.
Yeah.
So well, that's your problem, DNA.
Anyway, move right along. No thing. But I think with Robert Smith was really good. And then some other, I forget his name.
Anybody got his number? I'm gonna cash out.
Excuse me.
The
out. Rapper that was paying high school students their college dues. They're not college. High school fees. No, it wasn't 21 Savage. It's the other one I can't pronounce.
Oh, so let me see. Hold on.
He was paying the high school fees for Houston students in Texas. And
you talking about Bun B? Was it Bun B?
No, it wasn't Bun B.
Bun B? What?
It wasn't Bun B.
So what rapper?
Y'all know my short-term memory.
What rapper
paid high school senior dues? Come on, you suck at Google. You supposed to have that already.
Google's not my. We've been saying it wrong because I saw a post.
What?
GOOGLE.
How are you gonna say that?
Gula. You saw that, right? I think I got it from you. It was you, right?
What?
It was on your page, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? Hold on a minute.
Rock, man, tell him.
I put that on a while ago, but I mean it's been a minute, but.
Is it Gula? What are you saying?
It was a post that I think it was they from Africa, right? Mm-hmm. They was spelling Google.
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now.
It was kind of
but y'all looking and talking and we not.
I'm talking. I'm looking.
Let me announce this while you guys are looking.
Go ahead.
All right, this is Venus versus Mars. This is the show about anything and everything, but never the show about nothing. Venus versus Mars, starring Wizz with 2 Z's and Tars, 1 S.
No, suppose I wanted 2 S.
You want 2 S?
2 S.
You want 2 S.
Now she want 2 S.
Look, your Google skills suck. Did you find it?
Yeah, Trade a Rapper.
Thank you.
Trade a Rapper,
yes.
I got that.
Trade a Rapper, yes. I think it was 100. You paid 150 high school senior dudes.
Yeah.
And you'd be surprised at how many people don't have high school diplomas. That's sad.
I just want to know, please don't audit this brother because he did. Why
you gotta be negative?
I said please because sometimes Trade a Rapper. I'm not trying to make no fun of him. I'm just saying that's what happens.
Do not.
Because you'd be like, hold on, he get money like that. The first thing the hood would be like saying he get money.
Can we leave the negativity
Let's
out
support
of it?
I'm just saying.
That's true, Charles. But if you were on the cover of the Black Enterprise back in the 70s, the IRS would audit you because how did this black man get all that money? Because you're on the cover of Black Enterprise.
See, this is the problem I have with you.
I'm telling you,
we do understand that that's history. All right, we know that. We can keep that in our back pocket and keep our eyes open. But why do we have to dim the light on something good all the time?
No, we just talking about.
There's no dimming.
No,
y'all just like some old bitty people.
No, Charlie, you're reading this whole thing wrong. You're not understanding what I'm trying to say.
I understand what you're trying to say.
The United States government is so wicked. When you're trying to do something positive and good, they're going to tear you down.
I understand what you're trying to say, but it's like, remember when you used to go to the old folks and say, I want to start my own business. Oh, no, honey, you go be a doctor.
No, nobody's saying it.
It's the same. It's the same thing. We just took something really positive and said, "Oh, great!" But you know that damn wicked American government.
I didn't say that.
You said you hope they don't order him.
Oh yeah, but that's the first thing they're gonna look like. Well, he ain't Jay-Z.
Anyway, you people out there doing good. It's not about wake up and smell coffee, but every good moment doesn't have to have a bad moment right behind it.
My country
Tis a D.
This is
I
my
agree,
country.
Tom.
This is my country, but it's a wicked country.
All right, but there are wicked countries all across the world. We're saying something
I'm
positive.
not talking about the cross. I'm talking about the United States of wicked America. I'm talking about the people in the IRS, FBI, CIA, White House, the Senate, etc., etc., etc. Those are wicked people. But I claim this is my country. My forefathers built this country, and I'm calling them wicked. The individuals that run it.
And like I'm saying to you, we spend so much time dealing with the reality of the negativity around us that we don't celebrate the positive. DNA, you just did it. You didn't even give those stories 2 minutes.
I gave you a little bit of history about how
DNA,
we were on the cover of Black Enterprise. They would then go Ebony magazine back. You on the cover of Ebony magazine, Jet magazine, Black Enterprise. Oh, no wonder we had so much trouble with Super Lover Sea Castle. We were on the cover of Right On magazine almost every month.
I didn't make the cover, but I was inside it.
Connection together.
Anyway,
no wonder we had so much problems.
We're moving right along now because we've been doing it for so long. We don't even realize that we're doing it.
So I was inside.
Anyway, so people, those of you listening to us on DNA Radio, if you want us to hear your thoughts, tell us about your Memorial Day weekend, what you're doing, what's popping, what's
Bring us some food.
Let us know where we can pop up at a barbecue. You can hit us at 917-727-8020. Right? Those of you who want to see the craziness, 917-727-8020. Or should I say 8020?
Let's do it in unison. Let's have a little fun. Let's all do it together in unison. You ready? Like a choir. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
917.
No, that's not
7 8020.
Y'all sound so awesome already. Anyway.
What up, Ray Clay?
Or check us out on YouTube if you want to see the foolishness that goes down here in the studio. It's going down.
DNA Radio is not associated. No foolishness. This is not Wendy Williams.
So you saying we don't have why are you always picking on my girl?
TMZ.
You gotta leave my sister girl alone. This
is a dignified radio organization called DNAradio.net, and we have intelligent hosts like Charms and Wizz from HSBCU. I always say that wrong, but no foolishness.
I'm gonna say
this is not Tom Joyner.
You are
not Harvey. What's his name? Harvey.
DNA, you do not.
Steve Harvey. This is not Steve Harvey. This is not Tom Joyner. This is DNA Radio.
Why?
Intelligent black people. DNA. No foolishness. There is no. What's
DNA?
There is no
DNA.
Shout out to HBCU college.
DNA. No jigaboos down here. No jigaboos.
DNA.
Yes, my
we
dear.
do not have to tear down our beautiful black and brown people to validate our show. So each one of them that you call, they have what? Touche. I learned well, right? But
Thank
anyway,
you very much. I'm sorry.
Right.
My most humble apologies to my fellow black brothers, Steve Harvey and Tom Joyner, and my girlfriend, Wendy Williams. I love you, Wendy.
Shout out to HBCU.
Right.
You better stop talking like that.
It's HBCU. No, don't play. Don't play. Don't play. It's HBCU.
What you said about
Taurus taking a for Taurus.
Nah, it's the truth because we live in a world where they always celebrate the bad. The bad always outweighs the good. No matter how much good there is out there, everybody seems to focus on the negative.
All right, so this is our challenge. But before I do the challenge, I'm gonna say something negative. Did you hear that Kevin Hunter got punched in the nose by his son?
Yes.
Anyway, move right along now. Wendy Williams' ex-husband.
Oh yeah, he beat up his dad. I heard.
He didn't beat up his 19. And they got into a scuffle.
He big like his dad. You saw Kevin?
And
here we go, gossip.
I just said no.
No, but anyway.
No, your show is allowed to do that, but we don't do that on our own.
No.
You're allowed to do that. Because you're the show about anything.
So Ben, I can't say that because, I met Wendy. She's cool.
I love Wendy.
I've been around her,
and believe it or not,
she's dropping names left and right.
Well, it's true. She supported the play that I used to work with.
Y'all paid commercials on WBLS. Y'all paid for that. Not payola. You paid real money to be advertised on BLS.
But she was patronizing. But she did take initiative to stuff like that. She would big it up. She didn't have certain situations. She went and talk. She talked about it. She called me one time to see I comp tickets for her mom's. And that's why I'm mad. I lost her number.
And not for nothing. If it's an organization that's giving money back to someone who looks like me, all right, I'll pay it.
So
She made her come up. What you said? You paid for that.
It was advertising.
Right. It was advertising, but all in all, it's still whatever monies the station gets is profitable and it can pay its host. And
but you gotta
host?
remember, they don't pay her to advertise.
Right.
They don't. I mean, they pay her a salary.
But she gets
right.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is like
she didn't have to big you guys up. She did
right.
Very nice. Very nice.
You know.
But the monies goes back to the company that's keeping her paid salary.
Well, they gotta pay for electricity, the rent for the place they have.
All right, move right along now.
You bring any donuts? No snacks?
But the challenge is, I forgot. The challenge is we have to go. It's 8:13, a whole hour, without saying anything negative.
I lost. I lost.
From 8:14 to 9:14.
I know I can't.
Are you gonna take it?
Trying to say we say negative stuff.
Rock, you want to switch me?
After every positive thing, after everything we celebrate, something negative comes up.
What's up, Purdy?
So you're taking a challenge.
I can't confirm.
Well, I don't have anything negative to say. I mean, as long as it's not like
I'm a bait
my
people.
opinion, but if it's not about opinion, if it's just facts, then I can stick to the facts.
See, that's a quick way to say no. I can't do it.
No, I can, but I mean, what it is, I mean, if it's something we talk about, something, I mean, I'm gonna feed off for you. I'm not gonna say anything that's on my mind about anything because I don't really have much to say about that thing. But if we talk about a particular subject, I'll leave just my opinions out of it.
All right, so you're saying, and a fact can be negative. You do know that, right? He just gave a fact that the IRS was targeting people that were on the front of Ebony or whatever it is. Even though it's a fact, it's a negative fact.
Think about it. Then they get what's the name?
I'm not disputing that. I'm just
saying. They get Red Fox. They
the
got Sammy Davis Jr.
No. Okay, so I'll lighten the challenge for you. After you say something positive, we can't say anything negative.
Welcome to all those people joining us.
I don't know. So I think.
And what is that?
Right, Purdy. They quit already.
I quit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
I think I should just let my hair grow because it looks natural.
Anyway, you didn't get your watching set this weekend.
No, I didn't get my watching set. I was being lazy. But being that said, Purdy, because I know me. I know. I'm not. No. No.
Do we have any topics today?
Did you just interrupt our little segue into our topics?
What segue? Maybe like don't talk negative.
Yeah,
you know what?
That's the problem with black folks. They want to put their head in the sand like an ostrich and don't talk about the conditions of what's going on today in society.
You see? DNA, turn his mic off.
Want to get along.
Wizz, turn his mic off, Wizz.
Wizz,
turn his mic off, Wizz. Turn his mic off.
Want to get along.
Whatever. Anyway.
No, somebody called me up. I was at this seminar one time, and they were talking about rap history, and they know they can't tell no lies to me about rap history. So I was at the Schaumburg, so I had to stand up and correct some of those people on the panel. And then at the end, one of the guys came to me and said, "Oh, the rabble rouser." And I said, "If I'm a rabble rouser like Malcolm X, I'm a proud rabble rouser."
That's right.
Thank you very much.
That's right.
Anyway,
I speak truth to power.
Anyway, moving on.
Handle it.
Hey, Dahlia.
Did he say handle it? Deal with it?
Yeah.
Anyway, so true statement, true or false? Many men hurt women and many women hurt men. True?
True.
True?
I would say, yeah. Hurt people hurt people.
Hurt people, right. So, stop.
Wait. That was deep. You mean if a person's hurt, they're going to try to hurt somebody else?
Yeah, hurt people.
Or sometimes they don't do it intentionally.
Hold on a minute.
It's just a trend that if you learned it and you feel it, sometimes that's all you have to give because that's all you really know.
Yeah.
Do they hurt the people they love? Like, say you had a bad day at work and you see your wife, and you get home, you're going to hurt her? Like screaming, hollering?
Sometimes they take it out on people.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had a bad day at work, you shouldn't take it. You come home and take it on your spouse, but they do it because that's the only person that's able to, that they're able to do that. They're not going to take that to somebody else or the person who caused it.
It depends on the energy of the person, though. If they're abusive and all that, they take it like that. If somebody just they just had a bad day, I mean, they'll just do something. They'll just shut down.
Wait, the comment hurt people. We say this on the air all the time, DNA. So it's funny that it's stuck today. But hurt people is not just about, meaning like, for instance, the example of Nipsey Hussle and this young man, Eric hurt people because you're angry, because you didn't get your way, because you have a meltdown. You do things that hurt other people. That's the statement. Like, hurt people because you can't deal with your own emotions, whether it be somebody you go home and take it out on, or somebody you're riding a train with that steps on your shoe. Hurt people, hurt people. It could be, it's just period. Hurt people. When you go home and just hurt people. Because I'm hurt.
Myself doing it.
Someone stronger than other people. I think your charm is definitely on the right page. She got it.
It's all about your mental state.
I was on the phone the other day, last night with one of my associates, and they were saying they did a lot of bad things growing up. I couldn't think of one bad thing I did. And then he asked me, do I lie? I said, well, when I was probably under 12, I probably lied. But I don't recall myself lying, in recent times. I don't recall myself ever doing anything negative, to anyone. And then one of my other associates said, oh, you always try to act like you're better than everybody. No, I'm just telling the truth. I've never done nothing negative to my knowledge. I don't recall. Oh, you think you're better than me because you didn't do anything negative?
So that's what they said?
Something to that effect. That wasn't direct.
Oh, shoot.
Whatever.
No, I just had a typo.
Could you click on YouTube, see how to...
So, hey, Tara. And Purdy says true. She says misery likes company. And then I put share horts on hurt people.
Share what? Share horts on.
I meant to put people call in, share your thoughts on hurt people.
Share your horts. Share your hurts.
Share your hurts.
That's the new word. Hurts. See, I said that as positive. So I wasn't being a negative about it. See?
Anyway,
so I'm kind of winning. I was kind of teasing her, but I said it in a positive way.
What did you say?
I said, she said, share your hearts.
I was supposed to put thoughts. I forgot the T.
She's down in the South right now. Share your hearts.
Share your hearts.
She hurt me.
Y'all need to call up.
She hurt me. She hurt me.
Share your hearts.
I'm saying,
please join in our live discussion. 917-727-8020. Again, that's 917-727-8020.
I like that.
So DNA.
Yes, my dear.
I got a beef with you. We're going to talk about this off air.
You're always beefing.
You see, yes, lately, DNA, I'm going to call my union. That's all.
I want my union rep too.
But anyway, what are your thoughts on DNAradio.net? Do hurt people? And what did that mean to you guys?
Because people bring in stuff that harbor from either a past relationship or a situation they're going through right now. They don't know how to express it. Sometimes people don't know how to talk about it.
Excuse me, I just happen to sit back in the chair and I'm looking at Facebook. I think they cover up some of that cleavage. Too much cleavage is showing.
DNA.
Now, everybody's looking now. Everybody looking.
You know what? I quit, but I can't with DNA.
Charm DMs is gonna be crazy right now, DNA.
I want to do gay men, if they see a woman, very voluptuous, do they get hard?
I don't know. I'm not a gay man. I can't answer that.
No, I know. I'm gay to the utmost, SGL to the utmost. But when I see a masculine lesbian, that is so cute to me. Like, you called it tomboy earlier. To me, it's just so cute to see the girls.
A masculine.
They dress like a quote unquote.
Yo,
thug. That is such a pretty sight to my eyes.
So Young Ma is sexy?
Wait, hold on a minute.
No, not Young Ma. Like, remember TLC when they first came out?
Oh.
That look they had, like a little tomboy look.
Can we just unwrap the statement that he says? As a gay man, he finds that.
No, it doesn't arouse me. But I think it's just so cute.
He thinks that
if I had a daughter, I want my daughter to be dressed like that. Like, so cute. That is so cute. Not a tomboy, but she's dressed like a dude. The haircut and everything. I remember I was passing out flyers one time for a party. It was about 20 years ago. I'm passing out flyers, and I gave it to one of the cute lesbians who was dressed like a guy. And she said, I'm a female. I said, wow, you look like a dude. She said, oh, thank you. She was just so impressed that she looked like, you know what I'm saying? She actually looked like a dude. I thought it was a dude. That's why I gave her the.
So the brat in the beginning was cute.
I can't visualize the brat.
No, but she used to come dressed tomboyish.
So Can we just
She
unwrap
should dress like the Chris Brown. I said Chris Cross.
Chris Cross.
Can we just unwrap with DNA?
What's up?
He found a woman attractive. That's basically what he said.
No. See, I'm an extremist. I'm an extremist. Like you were saying, Rob. You like female women. I like really feminine women. You know, like say the I'll just use Marilyn Monroe as an example. And what's that? Anna Smith.
Anna Smith.
You know how she's all walk like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did he say he was pro-black? Now he likes white women?
No, I can't think of none of the black. Take Josephine Baker. You know how she's very free with her sexuality. I like women, not sexually. I like women who act like that. You know, they just free with their. I had a sister like that. She was just free sexually. You know, she didn't follow traditional. You know, trying to be Mother Teresa. See, I had two sisters. One was that way, free. One was like Mother Teresa. You know, so I just like. So it's two extremes. It's the feminine female. And then you have the tomboy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not using the wrong terms, but. Go to the village, and you see what I'm talking about.
Just save yourself. Just save yourself. Turn up your own mic. But Purdy said, I think they feel something at the end of the day. They still a man. They're still a man.
No, nothing sexual. It was just.
Your question was, do gay men get attracted? I mean, do they get aroused when they see a woman?
I think
you brought up like this, jumped on your topic.
No, my topic was hurt people.
I'm gonna be real. When I used to see the Brat, and I'm gonna keep this when the Brat first came out, I was not checking out it. But when she went to black men and started posing, showing her sexuality, I was like, damn.
Because she was showing her body though.
The Brat, I started singing. I liked it. What did you like?
But see, you're a man that was attracted. You are a man that's attracted to a woman. Your women attract you.
But I'm just saying, I was not even checking for the Brat when she was baggy.
But you weren't checking for her when she was baggy. But when she started revealing skin, right? Then you look at her because she's a beautiful woman.
And I saw her at the Chris Cross album, Gold album party, and I'm like, she like a dude. She looked like one of them.
Oh, also was Sierra. Remember Sierra was like, if I was a dude, I reckon she had.
Like a boy.
If I was a boy.
Yeah, I like that was cute.
No, that was Beyonce's song. It was Like a Boy.
Like a boy. Yeah.
No, but she said that like this.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Look, you hit the dude's clothes on. That's kind of cute.
So you just like girls in baggy clothes. That's what you said.
No, I like. Okay, it's not about liking. It's just something you just see it and you go, "Well, that's kind of cute."
I think the style like
searching
because it's only certain individuals could captivate you in that setting.
So DNA.
Well, it just looks. I don't know what the word is, but it looks cute to me.
So you're telling me if a young lady popped up and do the tire, you would just lose it and go the other way.
What's the tire? What's the tire?
I said if I was
a tire.
A tire, yeah.
No, it's
not baggy clothes. You'd be like, I'm all in love.
No, it's not a sexual thing. It's like
you just think it's cute.
We can hang. If I was like in my youth, I can hang out with a girl like that. You know what I'm saying?
But you couldn't hang out with a.
But see, the dykes, the hard dykes like overdo it. It's like the feminine guys who overdo it. Yeah. Some of the dykes, I hope that's not a negative word.
It is.
Sorry. Some of the, what do you call them?
Say SGL.
The hardcore butchers.
The hard.
That's.
I mean, how you explain that?
I don't know.
Use some of that training that you said.
Say aggressive or femme.
Okay, aggressive. Yeah, extremely aggressive. Doesn't do nothing for me. But if you're in the middle, like you just dress like a dude and you're a female and you have to come real close to the female to find out it's a female, it's like.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what you call it.
Some of them I walk across the street. Like it.
I think DNA just like he just likes the baggy look on girls. That's what he's trying to say. Like back in the 90s, we used to wear baggy jeans with crop tops. You would find that
like a Leah. Leah used to wear a lot of baggy stuff.
Leah, Sierra.
He thinks that's cute.
TLC.
He likes it. He thinks they look
but
nice.
There's a difference between a hood female who's, she's on that level, but provide female and women standards. And I think that looks awesome and good if they could be like that. But then when they try to go and be like a guy,
it's like, aggressive.
I'm scratching my head, but then I say the same thing about certain gay men too. And like I said, I have nothing against feminine gay men, because they're not my preference. But I have friends that happen to be that way. And my point is, I see them as a regular person. I don't see them that they girl or honey or child or Miss Thing. I just see them as a regular person. But that's how they choose to represent themselves according to being in the SGL.
Is Biz thing was it MZ or MS?
I have no idea how to
I
spell
think
it, but
it's
the way they say it,
I think it's MZ.
MZ. Okay.
So I'm just
I don't
saying,
know.
everybody was still checking for chili. I'm just saying, people were still checking for chili. She could have had a parachute on.
They were checking for all of them.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, what about Total? Pam. Because Pam was like, she was like more like dresses boyish.
What about her?
She was always wear baggy.
Right, but that was the style in the 90s. Remember, in the 90s, we would still wear our
No,
baggy
but you had
pants.
Keisha, who had always with the short skirts. Kima had more sexual, but Pam looked like one of them dudes. Like, yo, what up, man? What's going on? We can chill like that. Yo,
But baggy
what's
was
you
still, but that was still acceptable in the 90s. Think about how we used to dress in there. Baggy jeans, those
okay?
pants.
You talking about 90 artists? Not a lot of 90 artists wasn't wearing baggy.
But a lot of them were. It was still. It's not that they all had to be wearing it. Like, there's no one style that women wear every day all the time. We're very versatile. It's not like a dude.
Nobody was checking for Pam. They're checking for
You don't know that, but you had DMs.
No,
All right,
not a DM. There was no DMs there.
She got fan mail.
I never said. I'm just saying people were like this. I mean, not saying that she was not attractive, but people would go to Keisha for me.
That's not true. You assumed they would go to Keisha because maybe Keisha was the most appealing to that. She had her own set of fans, but Pam, I'm sure she had her own set of her own fan club too.
Can't you see what you do to me?
And then wasn't Keisha the lead singer anyway? Who was the lead singer? I don't remember.
It was Pam.
So why you think nobody was checking?
See, you don't even know. See, that's what I'm saying. That's my point. She don't even know who was the lead singer.
Like, I can't remember who was the lead singer in Total.
Because you know.
How long ago was that? When was the last Total album?
That's a good question.
Want to say what's up to our new Facebook followers that joined us?
Yeah. What up, Andre? What up, Melanie?
That's right.
Is that Red Spice? I see Red.
Yeah, did that already.
Yeah.
Who's that? Jason? Oh, he was there earlier. Okay.
Yeah, Jay. But I'm just looking at it like that was. Yes, a live call.
Was it 2000?
Hold on.
You heard what happened?
It was
flip it the other way, so he's facing you.
Hey guys, what's up?
What's up?
Mr. Warbucks.
Yeah. What's up?
What happened to you last night, Warbucks? You just cut off.
My phone died. Yeah, my phone died. I called y'all this morning. I said I was gonna call you tonight. And we gonna have a three-way like we did last night. But
hey, pause.
Pause. Wait, what is this?
We going in?
Whoa.
Nah, but I was just listening to the Total joint, right?
Yeah.
And Wizz is right. Like,
thank you, my brother.
Was real.
Hold on. What happened, Warbucks?
Oh, damn, phone down.
She was hardcore Bush because I remember in 1994 we was on tour with Dougie Fresh, right?
Yep.
And we had a show in California. It was like a summer jam out there. It was Biggie, Tupac. No,
it wasn't Tupac. It was just Biggie.
No, that wasn't Tupac. It was Biggie. Not 94. When did Total come out?
It was like 97, 96.
Yeah, 96.
96, 97.
I remember it was 90, like 95, 96 years around there. We had a show. It was too short. The Loonies, that's when they got into it.
Yeah.
That Big Beef or whatever. We was at the hotel, and that's when I was on my pretty boy swag, Mr. Dalvin Jodeci looks, the curls and the leather vest with no shirt on.
You was Mr. Dalvin. Jodeci was there too.
Yeah, Jodeci was there too. Mr. Dalvin was in the elevator with me, and he was looking at me. I was looking at him. We both had our eyebrows up.
Yep. Child, I was doing the eyebrows and the curls.
I'm gonna tell you what happened with Total. Pam, she kind of tried to holler at me, right? On some like, hey, what's going on? But I know when the chick is checking me, man, especially back then with that nigga. But I wasn't feeling her like that because she looked at. Hold on, I gotta say how Rockman said. Hardcore Butch. You know what I mean? She was too hardcore Butch.
The views and opinions of Warbucks.
Those of Warbucks alone.
But yeah, she was too hardcore Bush for me. Now if it was Keisha, it took her down.
I'm telling you.
That's a fact.
And shout out, Warbucks. How many bets I won? I said, watch Faith come out in the limo and they be in the they be in the van. Remember that?
Yeah, we had some good times. But
Yes.
I was just chiming in on that Soldier joint.
Yeah.
It was too hardcore Butch for me. You feel me?
Kima was alright, but people wanted to holler at her sister Vita. Vita,
Oh, that's her sister? I
yeah.
never knew that.
Vita is her sister.
You mean the chick that used to sing with Ja Rule?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's
I didn't
Kima's-
know that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never knew that. That's new.
People wanted her.
So Vita was nice, man. What happened to Vita? Salute to Vita, man. You was the shit, man. You should have dropped the album, man. I don't know what happened to you, but
What label? What label?
Murder Inc.
Murder.
Murder Inc.
You know they had too many.
Some hot shit, man.
They had too many girls. They signed Charlie Baltimore and all that. It was just too much females. Yeah. Plus Ashanti, you know. I wanna be your child.
Yeah.
I had a couple celebrities, you know what I mean, run-ins with chicks that, you know, try to, you know, holler at the kids, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. Erica Badu, I see you, baby. You ever know that? Well, we was something, man.
You know what? What happened to not kissing and telling Warbucks?
Warbucks.
Yeah. But I'm just chiming and checking y'all.
But yo, I have to say something.
I heard the DU show just now too, and before the show, and Rockman, you do your thing, man.
I appreciate it, Warbucks. Thank you,
You know what I mean? Being a good role model, you on DNA, and just much love to everybody, man. And Charles, I see you, baby. Holla at you.
Chocolate Joe is in the house.
Charles can't say nothing. We divorce Charles. I'm out of here.
DNA just told me I had too much cleavage on air, so I'm trying to recoup.
I was just joking. Can I joke?
He's an SGL. I love it, though, man. You keep up with the cleavage. Oh, I love it. With that chocolate show, girl. Chocolate.
Well, all right, Warbucks. Thanks for the shout out.
All right.
All right, Warbucks.
Later. Thanks for calling.
All right.
I guess I'm a hypocrite. I was just saying I'm very serious. I don't play, and I was just joking with Jones. She took me serious.
I didn't take you serious.
Okay,
She's checking her DM right now.
The number down here is 917-727-8020. That's 917-727-8020. We're live down here on Venus versus Mars on DNAradio.net.
Yeah, so like I was saying, it's Kima and Keisha. Like I said, I told y'all, it ain't going.
Yeah, but that was
Like
the
that.
sound.
It was the sound. Like she
was.
would have Kim. I mean, she had the leather bag. People didn't want to like if she, but she. No, I'm not taking away. She is a cute woman. I'm not taking away from that, but she is a cute woman. It's just that people was calling for Keisha. And total. And you see who married her?
Who married her? I don't even know.
Omar Epps.
Oh yes.
I forgot that too.
She don't know
I
nothing
forgot.
about the 90s. She don't know nothing about the
No,
90s.
I don't know nothing about the 90s.
She don't know nothing about SWV. She don't know nothing.
But you grew up in the 90s like me, right?
Yes, I know about the 90s, but I don't be following their social media like this.
You don't have to be no so.
Look, this is where we
My-
got
no,
one, man.
I only like this.
social media.
No, it's not on social media.
what you call it?
I was on the road with them, so I saw them a lot.
Listen,
So why
don't
you
feel
on my
bad,
back?
Tom. I'm still in the cave rubbing 2 sticks together trying to make fire.
I said, why you riding my back though?
I wasn't riding. Why? How I was riding your back?
Whatever.
Wizz,
But they
Yes.
do make a nice couple. They have a nice family.
who gave you and Warbucks the opportunity to be on the road all those years?
Well, they started off with you.
Oh no, forget me. I'm talking. Was it Dougie Fresh, Reg? Give him a shout
Dougie
out.
Fresh. Shout out to Dougie Fresh. Reg, my brother.
Right. Give him a
Shout out to Wu Tang, Sons of Men.
Shout out.
Shout out, because my boy should be in one of the documentaries. He should be. My boy Reg should be on a documentary. Definitely when I heard the last episode yesterday when he was doing Indy 5000. Yes, me and my brother promoted that single. I remember we brought the hot plated when we used to get to see the plates. We brought it to Flex, and he spent it the first night and just went bananas. Shout out, that's real talk. But anyway,
in terms of real talk, I'm going to cut you off. Warbucks, can you call back up again, please? Warbucks, call back up the station. I want you and Warbucks to explain to the world what is it when you're part of promoting a record. I want you guys to explain all the work you guys put into it. See, all they see is the artists. They don't see all the guys, the unsung heroes behind the scenes. So Warbucks, if you can call up again, I want you and Wizz to try to explain to the world what goes into effect when you see an artist as a star. All the hard workers that work behind the scenes, I call them unsung heroes. I'm an unsung hero. I've done a lot behind the scenes, but nobody knows me.
Now I'm a little jealous. I wish I was a part of that issue. I was a little kid. I didn't even know any of this existed when y'all was doing y'all thing, just paving the way, making history.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Now you're in the present. You have your own radio show. So let's thank God for that, and let's take advantage of this in a positive way.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
It's much easier now. It's just people have getting lazier to do it, because a lot of times people want them to like the label to pick up the work to do it.
Well, that's the label. See, the label, okay, today, in my opinion, was the labels are like banks. They have all the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So once an independent artist gets the ball rolling, they can just go so far. And if you ever get picked up by a major, they can just take you to those other levels. Because all that money they'll pay out to make things happen. Of course, as we know, the artist is going to pay that money back as a recoupable. But you still need that upfront money to make things happen. You follow me?
I understand, but I look at it like this, DNA. As far as an independent artist, right? If you have to do certain amount of work, all you really need the label is for marketing as far as tour support, because right now you have to get out there. You have to also invest in people for the social media markets to get people to promote it.
Well, say that again.
The social media.
I'm trying to find Warbucks' phone number.
I can call Warbucks right now.
Yeah, call Warbucks back.
Social media market. Social media and really.
Social media marketing costs money. If you want to have $1 million, I did the math one time. I don't have it in front of my numbers in front of me. But if you want to get 1 million views on YouTube, you have to hire a marketing company, and they would say, "We'll get you X amount." I mean, not the BS garbage, but the real stuff. Nothing is free. Nothing is free except DNA Radio, of course. But it's true.
You just had to throw that in there.
No, I'm telling the truth. When I was promoting,
Warbucks.
Yo, what's up?
DNA wanted to talk to you.
Warbucks.
What's up?
Would you be so kind to explain to the world, you and Wizz, about your experience on the road promoting artists? We hear Wu-Tang, we hear all those other groups that make it, but it's people like you and Wizz and myself, the unsung heroes behind the scenes that do all this work that never get any credit. We're not looking for credit. I'm just saying we don't get any credit.
But it will help.
Yes, it can't hurt. Give us a gold platinum record or something. So can you explain what are the steps, the activities that you and Wizz would do when you're on the road with Dougie Fresh, Wu-Tang, Odu, etc.? One at a time, back and forth.
All right. What we do, right? Let me see. Okay, first thing will happen is Reg will come to us and be like, "Yo, shout out to my brother Reg, because if it wasn't for him, because I was in the dope game, I'm gonna keep it real, all the way 100. I was in the dope game heavy. Me and my cousin Cisco, we was heavy in the dope game, and when we came back to New York, because we was out of town with it, whatever, get money. We came back to New York. We went to the Def Jam Christmas party. Mm-hmm. That was in 1993. Mm-hmm. We went to the Def Jam Christmas party. The day we got there, drove up on Red. She's like, "Oh, y'all got a car?" Like, yeah. He's like, "Oh shit, let's go to the Def Jam party." I wasn't even gonna go. So like, all right. So we went to the Def Jam party. I saw Big Daddy Kane. Mm-hmm. I saw Guy. These are two of my favorite artists, like Guy on the R&B and Big Daddy Kane with the rap. And then I saw other artists. I saw SWV, and I went to school with Taj in high school. I went to school with her, and my first girl to break my virginity was her sister. Was her year younger like, oh, I'm so happy to see you, blah, 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 blah. So me and Cisco still on some dope game shit. We ain't even thinking about no music. We love the music. So what happened was, it was a party, Def Jam party. Everybody came out, all the stars. And this one particular guy performed on stage that night for the Christmas party. It's a dude I was bumping his music all when I was out of town. I woke up, I put my gun on my waist, I get my packs, and I'm listening to this particular rapper. And the rapper was Snoop Doggy Dogg. And he had the Doggy Style album. So when we left, we were so hyped because, you know what I mean, we was all always hustling. Like, we wake up, we hustle, we listen to the Snoop Dogg album, and then we see the dude. So when we was on our way uptown, Reg convinced me and Cisco to leave the dope game alone because the music business is the new dope game. Right. So we was like, all right. So no, it wasn't all right yet. And Reg was working at G Street at the time. And so he was like, yo, y'all need to come, work with this music. And we was like, I was so addicted to getting fast money. Well, I was like, man, I need money. I can't do it. There's no money. He was like, nah, I can pay you guys. What? He's like, yeah, I can pay y'all $1,000 a week and plus per diem. You know what I mean? Per diem, for people that don't know what per diem is, that's a food budget of $35 a day. That's your eating budget. On top of your $1,000 a week you making, going on, a week you making doing shows. Damn, I hope these niggas don't pull me over. I'm speeding like a motherfucker. But fuck the police, nigga. But so for people the youngest that don't know what per diem is, you get $35 a day. That's your eating budget. So he convinced us, and then I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, that's cool. I could do that because it's still, I'm making, that's like $1,300 a week. I could do that. Fuck it, $300 for my food, $1,000 I put away, whatever. So the first artist we worked with, as far as going on the street team, it was only for a weekend. It was like July 4th weekend. It was the Grave Diggers, which consisted of RZA, Prince Paul, I forgot the dark-skinned dude from Stetsasonic, and your boy DNA.
Poetic. Yeah, Poetic.
What's his name? Yeah, Poetic. Yeah.
Grave Diggers.
Grave Diggers. So we went out there. It was just a weekend thing, Virginia Beach. We went out there. We did that. That's when I was like, oh, okay, I kind of love. Yeah, I like this now. I like doing this. Plus, I'm getting paid. Man, that's the best. You do what you love to do. And so basically, so then after that was over that weekend. Probably about a month later, Dougie Fresh came out with his album called The Play album. Well, it wasn't out yet. He was working on it, and he was going on a promotional tour. So what we did was, our day consisted of this. They let us know. Say like today. What's today's date?
The 24th.
Today is Saturday the 24th. So here I have the itinerary for us the day before and be like, yo, Saturday the 24th, we're going to meet up at 9 o'clock in front of Dougie Fresh crib in Harlem. So we're going down there with our bags. Salute to Sean Paycos. He was the road manager for Dougie Fresh. For those who don't know who Sean Paycos is, Sean Paycos works for Rock Nation Sports right now. You know what I mean? So it'll be a big ass van or a tour bus. It depends on how they want the road. So basically, everybody will line up, and then Sean Paycos will be at the door. See, Reg flew back and forth, like on the weekends. Reg would fly in because Reg had to be at the office. But Sean Paycos was like our day-to-day man. So then we would get there, all of us would be 10th Street team, plus Dougie Fresh would have his DJ, both his DJs, and probably 5 other people. So altogether, it's about 20 or 25 of us. So we have a tour bus. Boom, he in front of the bus, he calling our names up. Timothy, I can put it out there. Timothy Askew, that's my real name. So he called my name. Yeah, Timothy Askew? Like, yeah. But he ain't call me Timothy Askew. He called me Tim Bone. I was Tim Bone before the Warbucks. Because I was the man that Bowley Bones and no man has ever boned before. I knocked the box out. You know what and then the other one will be $1,200. So altogether, you got $5,200. And then once we get the check, we get on the bus.
That's
and
right.
Then from the bus, we'll drive, we'll leave, we'll go to the next town, and the first thing we did was we checked in the hotel. Boom, we checked in the hotel. Check-in was 3 o'clock. So then after we check in, all we doing is just checking in, dropping our bags, and we going to the whatever. He might have an interview. He might have a video interview. He might have an in-store, which an in-store for the kids means that the artist comes to the record store, and then all the fans is there. He signs his 8x10 pictures. Remember that was DNA?
Yeah.
We give his little autograph pictures, and we give out T-shirts. We was the street team, so we gave out T-shirts. While Dougie Fresh would sign an autograph, we gave out free cassette snippets. We met a couple groupie fans, and then we'd go back, and then all through the day we be doing that. Okay, we here at 3 o'clock, we have Tower. 4 o'clock, we gotta go to Hot 97. I'm just saying, I'm just using New York terms for my New York people. But every state has a different name for their radio station. But I'm just saying, Hot 97, we do an interview there. From there, we'll go to a video interview, like video music box interview. Do that, and at the end of the night, after we finish with our whole run, we tired. We probably ain't eat yet. But then after we finish everything, we go eat. Boom. After we eat, we go back to the hotel. But mainly not eat inside. We'll take it to go. And then we'll go back to the hotel. Sean Peacock will be like, yo, we got an hour to go to the show. And before the show, we go on the sound check and all that shit like that. And then he'll be like, y'all got an hour to chill. So within an hour, you get ready, you eat your food, you chill, watch TV, relax. Then we go to the show, and then we do the show, rip it down, Doug will rip it down.
Sounds like
after
a lot.
the show, we go to an after party. After the after party, we take out groupies we just met in these cities, and we go smash till about 6, 7 in the morning.
That sounds like it was the life back in those days.
Yeah, but you give us a lot of detail there.
Well, that's how the game is. That's the game.
Yeah, but that's a lot. It's a lot that goes on in that.
Yeah,
So I'll fast till about 6, 7, 8 in the morning. Because I just noticed, I just said the after party.
What was it? Stick to not the extra stuff, right? Let's stick to.
Okay, I'm done.
Let's stick to that. No, we don't want to hear that one, but no. Leave that for like private stories. Okay.
I go to sleep, and then at 12 o'clock noon is checkout time, so I might have went to sleep at 8 o'clock. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got like 4 hours of sleep. 12 o'clock is 3 hours of sleep because I got to wake up at 11, take a shower. Checkout time is 12, and then we on the road. Next day, the same thing every day.
So every day. You go from city to city. You go from now. One second, John.
Wait.
Not Wizz. Warbucks. You guys will start in the South, or do you start in New York?
No, we leaving from New York, and we're gonna go to Philly. Then we'll go to D.C. We're just going through the states.
So you go south.
D.C. Yeah, we go all the way down. D.C., Baltimore, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Miami.
And it depends on the artist as well, though. It does depend on the artist as well. And sometimes, if we was working with Nelly, we probably would start in the South.
In the Midwest,
the Midwest.
It depends on where you're touring. So where you're touring is where you go.
Shout out to Nelly because we did him too.
Or we be on the tour, like we did that, and then they be like, okay, well, we need y'all on another month. So then the G Street give Reg the money, and Reg just send it. Reg will come fly down with the money because Reg came every weekend, and he give Sean Baker the check, the money, cash. You know what I mean? They break it up in the envelopes. And then they be like, y'all going to do the West Coast run.
Wait, hold on, Roberts. You got to explain to some of our listeners that just tuned in what you're explaining. Because story's long. Right, what are we talking about?
We're talking about
what DNA can explain as well. Explain to the listeners again.
Well, what I wanted Warbucks and Wizz to explain what it takes to make an artist a hit artist. It's just not an artist become big overnight. There's a whole team, a whole organization that makes this thing happen. It's a whole. Reg had a name for it. I can't. What was it?
He said behind the scenes, like you said, the unsung heroes.
Yeah, unsung heroes. And there's a blueprint. You do this with every artist. You go from you go south, Philadelphia, DC, Alabama, Mississippi. You just do the same thing for every artist.
So let's summarize this for our listeners, right? Because we're a little detailed. You're gonna summarize.
Okay, I'm gonna summarize it. What we do is we set up as far as with the marketing, as far as what we do as street teams. We used to put up the posters, stickers, poster boards to the lamppost before they start banning, or like certain stores that allows go to certain music stores. Also, we would go to different DJs, like different clubs, to drop off the records, stations. As far as with markets, the groundwork is we go to the meet and greets and promote there.
So to make an artist, we start first with the marketing.
Yes.
So that means you hit everybody.
You hit everybody.
You hit everybody.
Club DJs.
Right. You go back and forth to the radio stations. You drop off the CD. You make the phone calls. You give out the flyers. You're outside. That's the street team. We used to see Hot 97 do that a lot back in the day. Then,
the phone calls, Charles, are the guys at headquarters.
Right, but it's a team.
That's two different teams.
No, but it's the same thing. It still takes that. All of that builds the artist. That was your question. All of that, right?
The guys, there's a team in the street.
Right.
There's a team at headquarters.
Right.
Making the phone call.
Right.
And then you have the big boys who walk around with the bags.
That's the street. So you have a street team and you have a street team and you have an in-house team that does the phone calls. Those are the people that's gonna get your deals. Those are the people that your manager is gonna have a team of people that's gonna say, "Hey, put my artist on this show. Yo, you going on tour? Here's my artist." But I just said that. That's 3 teams now. We up to 3 teams. So we have the street team, we have the phone call teams and mailing teams. Those are people inside the headquarters. Then we have the team that the other team that your manager has.
The manager is totally different from the
No. But hear what I'm saying. Your manager is the team that's going to reach out to the labels, reach out to the other artists to try and even get you heard and seen it on the tours.
Check this. Visualize this. Yeah, hold on, bro. Visualize this. The manager, you go to a big classical concert, and you have the conductor. He's conducting the whole.
He makes all the parts work together.
He's conducting the whole orchestra. So the manager is the conductor. He conducts everything.
I understand.
It starts from the manager. He inspires the record labels. He does the accountants, the lawyers. The manager does. He controls everything.
The whole question was, what does it take to make an artist? So we're putting everything together. And we're giving people a visual of what makes that artist, right? So you're right. Hard work. The manager that's the one that's gonna watch out. He's supposed to watch out for everything, right? And he oversees everything, but he's building these committees. It's sort of like when you're planning a big banquet, and you have all of these committees. So you have the committee for the street team, you have the committee for the in-house team, you have the committee that's going to try and get you on tour, you have the committee that's, what else do they do? Oh, try to get you in commercials and try to get your interviews.
That comes from management. See, what I'm saying
management oversees all of these little operations and they're making those phone calls. So it's still teams and committees.
Right. See, management might have maximum 10 artists, whereas a label will have 100 artists. So a manager, a personal manager, an artist personal manager can give more personal attention to the artist because he only have 10 artists max probably. Whereas a label, they don't have the time to give every artist that personal attention.
The label writes the check.
But you gotta remember, but if a record takes off, because you have some artists that they'll do the local areas and all that. But if the artist if the record is being broke and it's successfully being broke, they're gonna put every effort and marketing dollars to help this artist.
The major labels,
yes.
Payola, baby.
And all that.
Well, everybody gotta eat.
Y'all talking about all this artist stuff. Why don't you tell the people how they can get their music heard on DNA Radio?
Okay, you said, Red. I mean, about to call you Red. Warbucks. Now tell them what to do. How you get your joint submitted?
How you get your joint airplay, it's easy. It's real simple, baby. All you do is go to freeairplay@gmail.com. Make sure it's an MP3 format. MP3 format. We don't want no waves. We don't want no music video. We don't want no SoundCloud links. We want an MP3 format. Send it to free airplay AIRPLAY@gmail.com, and you can get heard.
That's
you
right.
can get your music played. You can tell your friends to listen to them.
That's right.
Call in. Whatever you want. Promote. You can promote. You can even promote DNAradio.net if you want.
Send a drop too.
Get your ass off your motherfucking seat and get your music out there, man. You gotta kiss babies and hug fat girls just like the president, man. You gotta be out there in the streets. You gotta talk to everybody. You can't be shy. Because if you're shy, you ain't gonna get nothing. So you gotta talk to everybody. I don't care what nationality is. I don't care who it is. Young, old.
And not only that, Warbucks. Not only that. And you claim that you have your day ones. Have your day ones share your video.
Yeah,
pass along.
If they your real day ones, like the day one's supposed to be, they gonna share off the strip because you they day one.
Yeah, I think the internet changes the game for a lot of artists because you can get your start just by being on YouTube.
Yeah, but you
think of it this way.
But once you get picked up, those are the steps we're talking about. Once you're in the game, not trying to get in. That's once you're in the game.
Go ahead, Warbucks.
Think of it this way, people. People listening, and you want to get your music out there, man. If you got 20 people, if you got 30 friends, right, and they each got 5,000 people on their Facebook, right? What's 5 times? That's 150,000 people that could be listening and watching your video, man. Stop being scared, man. Stop being scared, man. Wake up, man. Get your music out there. How Nate Ski always say, wake up, man. Get your music heard, man.
Well, on
That's
that
all
point,
I got to say about that.
on that point, Warbucks, we're asking all our Facebook supporters, please also come to our YouTube page and subscribe to our YouTube. We need at least 100 people tonight to subscribe to our YouTube page. That's DNAradio.net on YouTube. So if you're a supporter of us on Facebook or Instagram, please come to our YouTube page and subscribe, please.
All right. So, thanks, Warbucks. We're going to switch to another topic right now.
Thank you, Warbucks.
Yeah.
But Warbucks.
I'm here. I was just turning on my car and stuff like that.
I just want to
have to link to the Bluetooth. But yeah, and share your music on all platforms. Don't just limit it to just Facebook and YouTube. Just do it on every platform. If there's 300 platforms out there, put your music on 300 platforms.
Facts.
And the thing is, you never quit. Never quit.
Because you know why? You never quit. Because that could have been your shot and you fucked up. Because you quit.
As me and Leo Cohen always say, do not leave the poker table. Do not leave the poker table.
Right.
DNA left the poker table, and I'm trying to get my seat back, and nobody's moving. So don't leave the poker. I had a nice seat at the poker table. I walked away for a couple of years. Now I want my seat back, but nobody's moving. Don't ever leave the poker table.
Never leave the poker table.
So let me ask you a question, Warbucks, because we switching gears right now. What are you What are you doing for Memorial?
What am I doing?
Yeah, this Memorial weekend. What you doing?
Oh, no, I'm just working, baby. I got to get this money so we can start shooting these videos for Yachty and getting these clean versions popping and getting this payoff, baby, for this radio DJ.
So I'm saying you ain't no cookouts.
Nah. No cookouts. I mean, they probably cook. I eat, on the go, but not no standstill. Like none of that. I got to get this money, baby, because life is short, and I have a little time. You know what I mean? Like I'll come in, pop in, stuff like that. Say what up, and then I'll be on the move. I'll be back and forth with it, but no special thing. Like I sit down and this is what I'm planning. So of course I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat good grill. I'm gonna eat that good grilling.
That good
grilling.
grilling.
Know what I mean? But it's time. The time is now to get Yachty Didioso music out This is our year, nigga. This is our time, and we got to shine. Because if you don't work, you don't eat, and you ain't never gonna shine.
Nope.
So let's get it.
All right.
That's damn still shit.
All right, Warbucks.
Alright, you Wizz. Alright, Rockman. Alright, DNA, and alright, my baby.
Thank you for knowledge. Thank you for sharing.
We're about to take a short music break.
Thank you.
Alright.
All right.
Contraband, we here. Contraband, we here. All day.
All day.
Contraband, Danger Zone, Rock Nation. We here, baby.
All right. So, like I'm saying, it is Memorial Weekend, right? You going on the beach. You're going to Myrtle Beach. You're going to Virginia Beach. You're going to Miami Beach. Just behave. Behave yourself. Behave yourself.
So
you know.
This is a little off topic, but I was really pissed off at Dr. Oz this week.
Why?
Because Dr. Oz said we wasting our time cleaning our meats.
The chicken, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Right, and it's like what he said makes sense because he's like, by washing your chicken, you're getting I always mess around.
Salmonella on your hands.
On your hands, everything in the kitchen. But yo, I'm sorry, my meat is dirty when you clean it. That sounds so horrible.
I mean, that's not when you touch chicken anyway. I mean, you spreading it, like when you touch it, when you have to prepare it or like flour it, bread it, or whatever, however you want to prepare it.
Nah, he's like, the oven takes away all of that. So I don't know. I was a little upset. So I don't know. Are we cleaning our chicken this year at the barbecue?
You're supposed to boil your chicken.
No, he said no. He said you don't have to wash your chicken. He said just put it in the oven.
But I don't think does he eat? He's a vegan, right? Yeah, he may eat meat, right? I don't think he eats meat. He said he don't drink, he don't smoke.
Who's that?
Dr. Oz. You know, there's a lot of things that's going on as far as eating right and taking the right medicine and stuff, because a lot of the medicines, I'm taking medicines that probably is doing more damage than if I went to a natural resource. So shout out to Big Easy.
Why not just give up the foods?
Give up the food? Food is drugs. Food is drugs. I ain't gonna lie.
You're addicted. We know that.
I'm addicted to food. I'm chicken. I'm addicted to burgers.
So you can't see yourself moving away? Have you ever tried? Hey, Momo.
It's kind of hard. It's very hard because my whole thing with that is the stuff that's good for you, for the healthy food parts, their prices are higher than the actual food that would do damage.
When you think about it, that's not true.
Okay.
How much is a McDonald's meal?
Depends. You can get I can be good with 2 cheeseburgers.
And how much is that?
I can get all that from what, $7?
$7.
$7.
How much does it cost to buy? What do you consider healthy?
A salad.
Okay, a salad is $5.
What about organic things?
Yeah, exactly. What about show me a price for we're gonna do the price match.
Here's the thing: when you talk about but in
the salad bag, and it depends.
It depends on your salad.
Yeah, you want to get a lot of these salads can be like $8.
It depends on the salad. Do you need a salad with all that extra?
To me, a perfect salad for me is lettuce, tomatoes.
Lettuce is very water, gives a lot of gas.
Cucumbers. So what's the salad then? Would you get cucumbers and tomatoes? What's the perfect salad?
The greener the vegetable, the better.
I took it down. I took the wrong way.
Okay, so name what you put on your salad.
Kale, tomato, cucumber.
Kale's when you say kale, it's like a friend that you don't want to even meet.
You season it with sage. Okay, so spinach.
I didn't like spinach when I was younger. I appreciate it
Not
now.
Cooked, uncooked. Okay, romaine lettuce.
I'm sorry. I'm saying I don't know. I can't. I mean, I had it in smoothies and all that, so it was uncooked.
We're talking about in a salad.
I can't get a spinach. I ain't Popeye like that.
I had chopped spinach salad. It was actually pretty good.
Right, like when you go to the supermarket and you buy those bags, it's spinach. You could do romaine lettuce.
Love it. Love romaine.
All right, okay. So we cooking with guys. You can add carrots.
Okay.
So I love hot dog carrots. Yeah.
Carrots is good.
You can add
Carrots good for
cucumbers,
your eyes.
right? Cucumbers.
Love cucumbers. That's my friends.
All right. So now you need a protein. You can put some red beans. You can put chickpeas. No beans. You can put beets.
A little bit. I can't do all them beets.
You can put an egg.
Oh yeah, egg definitely. Egg, yeah, egg is
Okay.
good salad.
So now we got
hard-boiled.
spinach,
I love
carrots.
See, and my whole thing with that, you boil the egg, right? What's the best part of the egg that you would like?
The
yellow.
Yellow.
And it's not good.
But you can eat it. Too many is not good.
Wow.
It's called moderation. That's the thing. That's
Keyword.
No moderation.
And that's the problem with eating. We hear you 10 seconds. That's the problem with eating. We don't know moderation.
I don't
We
know
think
moderation.
every meal
That's
has
not
to
my
be
friend.
big.
Kale and moderation, they sound like two people that hang out with each other.
They do.
I'm like, no, I don't know moderation.
Okay,
I know greed.
we're back down here live on Venus versus Mars on DNAradio.net. Let's promote the other programs down here on DNAradio.net.
all right. What's going on? Rockman in the building. We got DNAradio.net. We present. We talking about the True Show, the True School Show, starring Naski 225. Knowledge, not garbage. Every Thursday, hot reggae at 7:30 p.m. Every Friday, classic black music at 7:30 p.m. Every Saturday at 11 p.m. we're playing the independent playlist for our independent artists. He plays new up-and-coming artists from around the world at 11 p.m.
The DNA show, listen throughout the day, all day, and every day.
The Doc and Peasy Show every Friday at 6:30 p.m.
Then you have the Love and Lust show starring Red Spice. She comes on every Saturday at 6 p.m.
Oh yeah. Also, don't forget about my show. BU Nation every Saturday at 5 o'clock. Your host Rockman talking about different topics and whatnot. Hopefully, we have some guest speakers and people listening. Hopefully, we get your comments and your feedback.
Then we have Venus versus Mars with Wizz and Charms. We come on every Saturday at 7:30 p.m.
Followed by the DJ Nyko Show, the Real Good Vibe with DJ Nyko from Tallahassee, Florida, every Friday and Saturday from 9:30 p.m. to 11 p.m.
And there's the Happy Hour with DJ Powerboy All Star. He's coming live from the Bronx, New York. He's there every day from 12 noon to 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. And he's also with us late nights from 12 a.m. to 2 a.m.
Followed by Queen Mother Lois every first Saturday at 9:30 p.m. Again, all these shows are based on Eastern Standard Time. You can listen live 24 hours a day, 24/7 on DNAradio.net. And on Sundays, also, we play live gospel music. We play nothing but gospel music on Sunday.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Charles and Rockman. Like you said, on Sundays we play all gospel music, and our other sister gospel station that plays gospel music all day, every day. That's JesusOnlyRadio.net. That's www.JesusOnlyRadio.com. Excuse me, .com. I said .net. My mistake. JesusOnlyRadio.com. JesusOnlyRadio.com. Listen to gospel music all day, every day, 24 hours a day. Wizz, what's on the agenda?
Okay, so Momo says, wash the chicken first. It definitely cannot hurt. I wouldn't take the chance with unclean chicken, no matter what the doctor says. Get a chef's degree or a degree in food, science, nutrition, or something. Stay in your lane, doctor. But technically,
he's been scared. He's been because right now, with you gotta understand, if you look at it with the government and everything, you don't know what they're putting in the food. So,
first of all, the chicken is engineered. We know you can't grow that many chickens to feed that many people in that little bit of time. So we already know. There's no big secret. There's no conspiracy theory.
Purdue?
Again.
You ever smelled that factory?
Again.
I forgot where I was. Somewhere down south. I think it was like going to Virginia or North Carolina. And we drove by a Purdue. Oh my God! It made you don't want some chicken no more.
Again, let's be real honest with ourselves. When you ever see chickens go that fast?
When you see a Chinese restaurant do a commercial.
When you ever see boneless chicken? Who creates boneless chicken? Yeah, chicken breast cut up. It could be.
Damn, so you messing me up.
But anyway.
I like chicken breast.
But anyway.
I like
chicken. Isn't it processed?
Chickens don't reproduce. We can't hear you, bro.
Oh, down at the bottom. Number 3,
Yeah.
3 and 4.
But chickens don't reproduce that quickly.
It's spotted up 3 and 4.
No,
Yeah.
does not happen.
Yeah. Oh, we getting a lot of feedback. Is that a cab or is that my favorite ambulance going by?
Yeah, everybody and all my friends in different cities, when they hear that, they're like, "What's going on? Something always live going on in New York." I'm like, "Look, that's everything."
Nope.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just want to run a light.
Word up.
That's really what it is.
So you, I mean, I understand what you're saying as far as everything. Some chickens genetic. So and now they doing the thing that they cloning.
Genetically altering, yeah.
Yeah. So this is crazy. Is it good for us or is it bad for us?
So, the only thing I can add on, because I have a little bit of history with the medical field and whatnot. A lot of the stuff that they do, that they put in these things, they're not good and they weren't meant for the human body. So when your body processes that, and that's kind of the reason why some of us have health issues and stuff, not just from the food, but the stuff that they put in the food, whether it's preservatives or things that give it a longer shelf life or just to jazz it up. I heard stories of, like, I went to a supermarket and they had this seasoned, like, barbecue chicken, like, that they had prepared and did everything and stuff like that. And I was like, really? I was like, wow, this looks pretty good. So a woman told me not to get it, and she told me what it was. It was chicken basically that had the shelf life, gone, and they, rather than throw it out and replace it with something new and fresh, they try to repackage it and sell it to get the money, and so they're really trying to get it at the expense of our health.
I used to do that at D'Agostino. Shout out to D'Agostino. Yes.
Well, you just threw D'Agostino under the
Yeah, it
bus.
was true. We used to do that. That's why I said. That's why when I buy steaks and all that, Ray had me pick out the steaks.
But here's the thing, to answer your questions, hens do not need to mate with a rooster to produce an egg. Your hens will produce infertile eggs roughly every 24 hours, even if you don't own a rooster. The benefit of owning a rooster is that if your fertilized eggs are incubated properly, you will have chicks roughly 21 days after your egg is laid.
So let me ask you a question. So none of the how do the eggs just be yolk rather than
They're unfertilized eggs.
so
A hen can
stale?
produce eggs, but then
So she can
That's
have
what it
stale?
Is that not what it said?
I'm just saying it's stale.
Hens do not need to mate with a rooster to produce an egg. Your hens will produce infertile eggs roughly every 24 hours,
So
even if they don't own a
they don't
rooster.
need the hens to shoot up the club. Okay. They don't need the roosters to shoot up the club.
Okay.
All right. No shooting up the club. I can do it my damn self.
Okay, so how do you tell if a chicken egg is fertilized? If you're looking to incubate your eggs, then the only way to tell if the egg is fertile is by incubating it for a few days and then candling the egg to see its progress. This involves going back into the dark room. So I guess when it's produced, the yolk is there. But if it's a fertilized egg, then it's gonna carry a
But
chick.
when you say incubated, it sounds like it's cooking.
But remember that in order to get a chick, the hen has to sit on the egg.
Yeah.
That's incubation. So they recreate that.
So
It makes sense because since we're humans, our children incubate inside our womb. Well, in the woman's womb.
Right.
yes.
And since a hen is a bird, they have to sit on top of it to produce that warmness. That what do they call it? It's basically like the home, basically, because their eggs come on the outside instead of being on the inside.
Right. So Mo said boneless chicken wings, WTF. Who invented that ish? Exactly.
I never had no chicken wings that was boneless.
What are you talking about? They sell them in order. They sell them in Popeyes.
Oh, I never had that.
You never had boneless chicken?
No, but my chicken and Popeyes had wings. I mean bones.
Popeye sells boneless chicken.
Oh, well, I didn't get that.
I tried it.
I didn't get that. See, I didn't get that. No, can't do it. I like mine with the bones. Close. But anyway, but like I'm saying, like this, you have that. I went to a spot. I think it was in Bay Ridge, by Bound Shoe, where it was a supermarket with. I think it was a Chinese supermarket, and they sold black chicken. You ever saw black chicken?
What is black chicken?
It's black. It's is a black chicken.
Are you talking about black in chicken?
No, it's black. It's the color of the chicken is black. They sell ills in this place. They sell a lot of crazy stuff. I had a video back in
Oh,
the
here's
day.
a black chicken right here.
No, but it was a black chicken.
This is a black chicken.
I don't know where they was getting it.
Wait, Wizz, you was talking about I want to get back on there, but you was talking about, you say you don't know how they make boneless chickens. Think about how they make nuggets. They just use parts from chickens and they process it some kind of how. And
it's different. It's different parts of the chicken. But look, here's a black chicken with the black eggs.
You ever went to a supermarket where they sell black chicken?
No, I only had brown the brown chicken eggs. That's about it. But I never had.
I never had black chicken.
Me neither.
So what's the deal with black chickens? So wait, a black chicken usually refers to the breed of chicken which exhibits black color characterized by a uniform black color across the feathers. See solid chicken. Hold on, I've never heard of the black chicken before.
I mean, I've seen black chicken, but I didn't think there was a difference. I just thought it was.
It's not enough of them in segregation.
No, they come from Indonesia.
Oh, okay, but we don't got. So I'm anybody have black fried chicken?
All I see is chicken. I don't even know when the chicken's fried.
Anybody have black fried chicken? I'm just asking for Wizz friend.
No, but if you Google it, it's a black chicken. It's actually black chicken.
They from Indonesia?
It says.
Where else they at? That's the only way they at?
I just said a rare Indonesian. It's an Indonesian chicken. It's black inside and out.
Why we can't get it in other stores? Why it can't be here?
It's not that it's only sold there. They're natural. They come from.
But why they can't? Look, we came from Africa. We came here. Right?
I mean, they bring them here and they sell them, I guess. Let's see, what black chicken benefits are there? Researchers said black chicken has full of, and see, there they go again. What? It said black chicken has full of antioxidants, which helps to keep your youth, prevent sickness and common colds. The antioxidants that is found in black chicken is called carnosine. I spelled that, I'm going to set it wrong, but it's CARNOSINE. High concentrations of carnosine is good for muscles and nervous system. All damn. That means you got to be rich to eat a black chicken.
Really?
So that means I gotta go to Bay Ridge to get some black chicken?
Yeah.
And it says it keeps you youthful, right?
Yeah.
I must have been eating a lot of them then.
Look, black Indonesian AM semenin chickens will cost you $5,000 a pair.
But they sell them in the stores in Bay Ridge,
How
right
much
by
do they
BO. I never looked because I was just like, oh, that shit was nasty.
Why? Why is it nasty? Because
different.
it's black? So because it's black, it's
I didn't make no.
That's what you said.
It might have happened. I might have looked at it like that because I was happy because it was during the Obama era. So I didn't look at it like, oh, like that. So
black president, black
chicken. Like I just like, but I don't know nothing about this. And plus, I could have been like, funny because who was selling it. They were selling ills and all that in that supermarket. All that. Like who? I mean, and they had live ills.
Well, they have all types. The black chicken I was referring to was the Ayam Semenin. I messed that up. AYA.
And it's 5,000.
AYAM CEMANI. That is the one that comes from Indonesia. The Australorp. That's Australian black chicken.
Australian? Oh no, that can't be Australian. Australian. I heard.
Yeah, you have an Australorp. Austra, AUSTRALORP. Then you have the Jersey Giant.
I never heard of stuff like this. So new, very
right. No. Right. The Jersey Giant is an American breed of domestic chicken. It was created in Burlington County, New Jersey, in the late 19th century. As the name suggests, it is a large breed and among the heaviest of all chicken breeds. Yeah.
That's interesting, definitely.
That's definitely interesting.
Right. No. They say created. How do you create a chicken?
Genetically altered, genetically modified.
Yep. They were produced by crossing black Javas, black Langshans, and dark Brahmas. The black Jersey Giant was added to the standard of perfection of the American poultry. So that one was engineered. Let me see this one from Indonesia. Was that one engineered too? Now that they cost $5,000, they shouldn't be.
I'm like saying like the black chicken.
Monique want to know who invented it. you're talking about.
It didn't say who invented it. Hold on, let me go back.
I guess you talking about which ones you talking about?
She's talking about the Jersey Giant because that's the only one that says it was invented. The damn Americans, they invented.
No, she said it up there too.
What's up, Piso? Piso joined us.
I think it's about
Piso.
It's about Popeyes.
Piso?
Piso, yeah. Piso fried.
I don't know.
I think she was saying that for the wings because she said something about the boneless wings too before that one.
I didn't see it.
By the way, you're listening to Venus versus Mars, the show about anything and everything, but never the show about nothing. This is Venus versus Mars with Wizz and Chongs, and special guest rocking the house on DNAradio.net.
I'm just so overwhelmed.
Yeah, all of these black chickens are crossbreeds.
Crossbreed?
Yeah, they're basically inbred chickens. They like the Australian local breeders use the stock together with judicious outcrossings of Minocraw, White Leghorn, and Lakshan blood to improve the utility features imported whatever. I don't know how they got the black chicken, and we're gonna go the other way. Next.
Wow.
Who invented that ish? Okay, let's see. Who invented boneless wings?
It had to be a person who didn't want bones. Like I like fish. I don't eat whitings because I don't like bones.
But whitings have small bones.
Yeah, but I don't like it. But sometimes they gut the bones out on the whitings. Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you know how to fillet them properly, I had a thing about filleting fish before. Yeah, I do not like bones.
I don't like bones. I only eat bones with big fish. I mean, did I just say that wrong? I eat fish with big bones. If I don't have a fillet, like I'll do a big fish. Okay, there are several different claims about the invention of buffalo wings. Those are, I said boneless wings, but
I love buffalo wings.
I like
wings. Wait. Speaking of buffalo wings, we wanna. I don't want to say boycott, but those are the dirty dogs that didn't close down for Malcolm X's birthday last week. Everybody closed down except for Buffalo Wings, and one black business did not close down on 125th Street to show respect to Dr. King. Everybody closed down for 2 hours except those two individual businesses. So do not go to Buffalo Wings on 125th Street.
Well, so they claim that
Buffalo Boss, you talking about?
Well, whatever it is, Buffalo, whatever they are.
These boneless wing Anchor Bar is responsible for them. The chef is Teresa Berlissimo.
She's what? And how long ago she made that?
1964.
Wow, they've been up for a while. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. So you mean I came in the game with that? Dead when I got there.
I paid some. Right, you got there. But anyway, move right along. Now, enough about chicken. So Dr. Oz says we don't have to clean out dirty chickens because it passes more germs. I don't know about that.
Don't listen to Dr. I like Dr. Oz, but don't listen to that point. Nate Ski, let us know how much time you need out there in California.
Wow.
Nate Ski, give us a little whatever in the Facebook so we know how much time you need.
I'm really just shocked that they don't want you to clean. There's something going on.
Did you hear Khaled's new songs?
Yes.
The Meek Mills one, the one with Meek Mills,
I love that.
A Little Baby, is that his name?
Yes, Little Baby.
But then he has another one, Buju. I like the one with Buju better than I like the other one.
The first song?
I've heard about him, but I never really listened to him yet.
Holy Mountain?
That's the one with Buju?
Buju's on the last one too. Thank you.
No, I don't like the one with Meek Mills is okay, but the one with Buju is kind of hard.
Holy, something holy. But the album's good.
Yeah, his album is smart. I think he had one with Nipsey too.
Yeah, that Nipsey joint, that was supposed to be the first single for it. But what happened was they didn't let his demise, so they didn't really push it. Also, another thing, it was just reported that Meek Mills wasn't allowed into a hotel in Vegas.
So what happened is allegedly, I read the story while you were talking, but allegedly the Cosmopolitan and other major hotels, they have like a list where they deny rappers entrance. He went to go see DJ Mustard perform, and they told him if he got out the car, he would be arrested. So he was like, why? So he did the smart thing. Kudos to Meek Mills. He called his attorney. His attorney reached out and like, if y'all don't cease and desist, it's going to be a problem. But allegedly, these hotels have a thing where they don't let black rappers, and it's like a blacklist.
But how he's in there when when they have rappers performing?
I just telling you what TMZ reported. That's what you started.
And that's
right?
crazy.
I read the story like you asked me to, and I'm just reporting what TMZ.
I can understand if it was behind rappers behind the scene of that shooting that went down in Las Vegas. I can understand that, but it wasn't even a rap joint.
It was a country joint, and I don't see them banning any country artists.
And speaking of country, shout out to Lil Nas X for the Wrangler deals.
My kids love that song.
People are, I mean, as far as they're not embracing, it's okay for another genre of music to jump into rap and all that, but when we do that, they jump into that music, they want to.
They can come into the black and do black music,
right?
And then we can't come into their so-called country. Actually, country.
But shout out to Bill. I'm sorry, not to cut you off. Shout out to Billy Ray Cyrus. Shout out to Billy Ray Cyrus because he did embrace him.
And what's his daughter's name?
Miley Cyrus. So,
could you read a comment, Monique, please?
Momo says, we eat unfertilized eggs from the hen. They lay more of those for consumption and commercial sales. The eggs that the hens and roosters make are for reproduction purpose. Unless people decide to kill and sell or eat the whole chicken, the point is they don't sell the fertilized eggs to eat as breakfast. Exactly.
That's true. But there's been accidents. I've seen somebody actually have a dead embryo egg.
That's so scary.
It was nasty. Yes, they had
an egg.
Yeah, because sometimes, I mean, we're humans. We make mistakes too, you know. So when they was probably putting the egg, they probably got an accidental fertilized egg in it.
Yeah.
And because it wasn't incubated, that's what was dead.
Yeah. That will change your whole relationship with food.
I was asking Rock earlier, is he a good cook? Are you a good cook?
Well, again, I don't want to make this a Taurus thing, but we tend to be those for one of three reasons. Either we grew up in a hospitable environment, you know, where we're, you know, hospitable.
Oh, okay, okay.
We grew up in a hospitable environment, so we know how to have guests and company in the house. Of course, if you're a maid, like, and we have good taste in food, like, I want to share good food with somebody that's, you know, coming to be in my place. So if I have good food, you're gonna eat good food.
So when you were growing up, you were able to have company?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Male and female company, no problem.
Well, females, yeah, but we just couldn't be in our room with the doors closed.
Okay, I could never have company in my house. I never had company. What about you, Wiz? You had company?
Hell yeah.
How about you, John?
Yeah, they had to stay in the front counter. But
yeah, the living room.
I was in the living room.
The living room or the kitchen.
They stayed in the hallway.
But
it was like one of my boys, you know, they can go, but it was a chick growing up in like first 2 years of high school.
Oh no.
But hold on, as parents, how has that rule changed? Do you still hold on to some of those rules with your kids? Like, are your kids allowed to have? And now in this day and age where you have same gender relationships, what's the rule? Does everybody sit in the living room now?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, I think that's the.
I would think so. Yeah.
If I was a parent, I'll be free spirited. Do what you want to do. As long as you don't tear the house down, you do what you want to do. Play safe. Get some condoms. Go have some fun. That's how I would be a parent like that. That's how
you know what? His kids would probably be the ones that be virgins until they're married. It's always the parents that have this free mindset like that their kids just don't.
No. Like I said before, these individuals were kicked out of their houses, had no place to live, so they stayed here for like 3 years. And I couldn't care less. As long as you don't steal, you can stay here. And they were able to stay for 3 years.
And you know what?
They were intelligent youth, 19, 20 years old, but because they were gay or same gender loving, they got kicked out of their house.
Yeah, my friend just told me a story about that. He owns, you know what I'm talking about. He has a shop, and he has some cars that stay outside, and he found 2 young girls sleeping in the cars. They have to be in like, they're in their teens, 20s, and they got kicked out because they're gay. And they're living in the car on the street.
So we let them come in and stay with them?
No, they were living in the car on the street.
He said, hey, come on with me, I got room.
Momo says Mel Company can't pass the living room until grandma went to work.
No, that's how it happens.
Right, that's how it happens. Or if you have a separate entrance, they go on through the separate entrance.
Unless your parents went to sleep.
Right.
Need some heavy ass sleepers.
Right. Or unless you have a whole second floor to yourself or a whole apartment to yourself.
Nate,
I'm good back.
Nate, what does the time look like? We don't want to go over your time, but we'll stay here all night if you want us to. Let us
just
know.
Text them.
Okay, so we're going over time. I know Charms has a union 116969.
No, DNA just been treating me like a stepchild. He been giving me the cold shoulder since Rock showed up. We're gonna have to have a talk with this. I got to call my union.
With all this, what's that thing with Bill Cosby? You can't touch a woman and stuff. What's that called? Me Too. Oh, I gotta stay away because Me Too movement. You might.
I gotta
be careful.
And I'm just saying, I watched 2 hours of the Central Park joggers.
I missed it. How was it?
It was very good. Very good. They supposed to be doing an HBO, right?
No, I only thought it was coming on Netflix.
Supposed to be. Oh, was it Netflix?
Tell me what I missed.
Netflix was released. It's supposed to come up.
I just, when you sent me the thing, I kind of had an idea what it was about, but I didn't.
Ava DuVernay did the story on the Central Park.
Yeah.
5 now.
And they wanted to put, I guess they wanted to douse it because I didn't know so much of it. I didn't know how much hate was really behind it as much as it was.
Yeah, it was.
And I didn't they didn't believe it.
Still happens today. It still happens today.
Right.
One black person does. All these crazy white youth shooting up schools and stuff. You don't see that kind of hatred.
Right.
But let one black person do one thing wrong, then it goes against the black race.
Truth be told, when that incident happened, my mother was I told y'all she works for CJA Central Booking. When you come in, they have interviews that interview you. And she came home, she's like, they didn't do it. So the problem was, number one, they violated their rights. They were minors. They were not supposed to question them. And
without a lawyer.
No, without their parents even doing it. Yeah. Right? Number two, eventually they were interrogating them for so long that they eventually just did what they were told to do.
They were young teenagers. They didn't know about
They were kids.
They never had any problems with the law. So
right.
Like, 5 detectives in a room and one little 16-year-old, 15-year-old in there by himself. Who wouldn't feel weird?
Right.
A grown person would feel weird.
Right. So Natsuki said 950.
Okay.
Mo said
something.
Mo. I'm sorry. Back to the previous conversation about how we get them in. Mo said, I had the 3rd floor of my grandma's house, and we had a front and a back staircase. The good old days, high school days. Mo.
I said that. Yes, I said that in a couple of shows ago. Back shout out to the staircase.
But anyway, yeah.
I had no company, no friends coming in my house.
DNA, you were a loner anyway. No,
the whole. I know my brothers and sisters also. Everybody had no company.
How many brothers and sisters you have?
TMI. No, my mother was very religious, so she didn't want all this stuff coming into her house. Too much traffic.
Oh, man, could you imagine how she would have felt about the internet? That's like the whole world being in your house. No, seriously.
There's families that's like that. I grew up with a couple of friends that their parents were like that too and stuff. Like, we sit on the front porch. I'm like, wait, we can't go inside, watch TV, and do regular people stuff. I'm like, wow.
Like, my grandmother used to be like, because my grandmother, after you've been stained by other people, you develop this shell. So they develop a distrust for people. Because, you know what, they've had neighbors that done this and neighbors that did that. Oh, they got to come in the house and break your toys and then go back down the block to their toys. So that could be part of why, too. Then people being jealous. Sometimes people come into your house and do crazy things.
It also depends on what you did as a kid. If you was bad during school week, I don't know if you have friends.
That's not true.
Bad depends on the mothers like this. You didn't clean up your room, you can't have company.
No,
I don't feel like getting dressed. So no company.
I'll be honest with you. It's not that I don't like having company, but I have 2 girls and a boy. So you have to always remember that. I don't play men and girls, and I don't play girl and...
No, it's not your company. It's your children's company.
No, but listen. Again, you have things that happen in households, like girls abuse boys and boys abuse girls. Right. So, like, for instance, when I went to New Orleans, I had a parent that said to me, oh, well, such and such likes James. And I'm like, that's not a conversation with my son. His only girlfriend is his books. My son is 9. The little girl is like 10, about to be 11. Oh, they were asking if they could come spend the night on a girl's night? Really? Wow. What? Exactly. And it's a mom talking to me. And I'm like, she didn't get it because to her it's nothing. She thought it was cute, but I didn't find that funny. Like, I took it seriously because he's a little boy. I have male friends that tell me their first experience was by a woman who took advantage of them, an older woman.
So when you guys were growing up, did you guys have sleepovers and stuff?
No, my grandmother did not.
Yeah,
No.
me neither.
No, only with my cousins, families where they came over, like, holidays and stuff like that. We would sleep over and stuff like that. And it's funny because, I grew up in 2 different homes, but my second home, which I still love them, I wasn't allowed to go to my aunt's house, even though she was there. She was always welcome, and it was always fun time at her house. If I went over there, and my mom was over there, I was punished.
That was her sister?
Yeah.
Right. And then sometimes you have to remember, like, my kids went to someone's house and it's like, Mommy, she was in the room with Gabby's grandfather for like everybody.
Well, Gabby,
They see everything. Did I say a name? I'm sorry. It's like kids see things and they interpret differently. So
But she wasn't thinking nothing, I'm sure.
no. I mean, my kids were like, they weren't thinking anything, but it's just funny. Like I said, that you never know how kids take things back. They're like, but why was she in the room?
Because kids watch.
Yeah, they watch everything. It's like being on camera forever.
And the truth about kids, they might not understand adult situations,
Yeah.
but they know when something is weird or out of the ordinary or it doesn't make sense, even if they've never been taught it. All they got to do is see it and realize that this doesn't go right.
She went to wash her hands.
Yeah.
She went in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Washed up and put on something else.
I never understood why they always told the girls to close their legs. It took me probably 10 years ago, I finally realized. I never understood. What's the big deal?
What?
Why do they tell the girls to close their legs?
In private school, they used to look under your dress. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Under
I
your dress
told you
with
the girl that had a
mirrors.
dress that my nephew wore, she had a dress and I looked right underneath there. I was like,
Well, when I was in 6th grade, I didn't understand why did the boys look into the teacher's dress as he's walking the steps. So what are y'all looking for? What are y'all looking for? I didn't understand. I'm 12 years old, and they're looking into the teacher's dress. I couldn't get it.
Yeah, DNA, you really weren't what do you call puberty-stricken little boy. You were not.
I was a baseball fanatic. All I knew was baseball. And we had a discussion. I'm 6th grade, and they're talking about the holes. I think I mentioned this before. How many holes does female have? I'm like, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah, you were a good kid.
One guy said girls had 2 holes, and one guy said girls had 3 holes. What are you talking
Like,
about?
yeah, you were really in a religious home, DNA. Your mother did a good job. Your mother did an excellent job.
No, I was a baseball fanatic. I love baseball.
Yeah, but your mother kept your mind. She put blinders on you, and she kept you focused on things that would make you positive.
No, I actually had a lot of freedom. I can just travel on my own, but thank God I stay out of trouble. I can do whatever I want to do at age 10. I would walk a half a mile to go pack bags at a supermarket, and nobody even knew where I worked.
Well, you the older child or the baby?
I don't like that term, baby. I was the youngest.
Anyway,
here's my baby brother. I'm 80 years old. Hey, baby brother.
Momo said grandma was slowing up the front stairs while we were skipping 3 steps at a time down the back steps and through the backyard jumping fences. I don't mix genders for sleepovers. Oh no, that's the next comment. Growing up, sleepovers were unheard of. Exactly. The only kids who slept over was my cousin. She's like rock. Mm-hmm. But I've had sleepovers, but it just gets tricky when you have girls and boys. So I don't.
No, but times change now. Like we never had co-ed sleepover like you said, but
yeah.
Like when I got to a certain age, I got like 15, 16, like we was able to, after school on the weekends, like why not? And a lot of my friends I grew up with, heterosexual ones, we played video games and stuff, and that's what we did. Woke up Saturday morning cartoons, then we went out, played out in the street, that did regular kid things.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like it becomes tricky when you have both genders. So what I do, like my son wants to sleep over, so I'm gonna let my girls go about, because the girls too and the boys sometimes they get in each other's business.
Oh yeah.
Like sometimes when my kid has sleepovers, his little sister wants to be amongst all the little boys. That can be that can go either way. And I tell her time, so you roll, but she doesn't understand because she looks at all of them like her brother. That can be kind of a catastrophe. No, we don't do it.
Yeah. It is kind of hard to have when you have like a son and a daughter and their friends come over sleepover. But I had sleepovers. My sister had sleepovers. It was nothing.
It takes a lot of work. You have to work on. If you're doing a sleepover for your daughter, you gotta make sure your son is taken care of. Like have something else for him to do. Maybe a dad activity with his dad or his uncle out the house. Or if you want to do a dual sleepover, like if you have a front yard, you could do a camp out in the front yard and everybody be out there. I've had friends who've done that, but it becomes tricky when you're in a house and the parents fall asleep. It can get real tricky.
What kind of jobs do you guys have from like age 10 to age 13?
10. There's no slave labor here.
I started working messenger and all that when I was like 14, 15.
Yeah, my first I was like 19, but when I was in ninth grade, when I was about 14 and 15, yeah.
At 14,
packing bags.
Yeah,
at 14, me and my friend, we started our own car wash on our block.
Was it a topless car wash?
Oh, jeez.
It was not topless, but we did have an issue where the boys on the block would take our hose and wet us with it. That would be
typical boy thing.
Yeah, typical boy thing.
You ever pack bags in the supermarkets?
Nah, I never worked. I've never had a supermarket job, and I've never been a waitress. I've done Burger King.
I never did.
So
you worked at Burger King?
I worked at Burger King. I worked at Burger King. I worked at Brooklyn College. I've done Old Navy.
I did Old Navy. I worked at Old Navy.
And then Atlantic Avenue when it first opened. I've done
This is like teenagers before you made 20.
Yeah. So like I had a gym teacher that she hooked us up with a job at Brooklyn College. We were the escorts. We would take kids from
escorts.
Yes, I'm explaining because I know you. I'm explaining. We would help children get from different classes on campus, and I would assist with the gymnastics class because I was,
You're chaperones.
Basically, they call it escorts.
I'm sure.
It was the youth and adult education.
Escorting the professors around.
No. See, I knew he was going there. And then we did Burger King. And
I think McDonald's was in California.
I never did.
You lived in California? I always wanted to live in California.
Yeah, my father used to live out there.
Okay, wildest dream moment. If you could do anything.
What's that?
Wildest dream. What is something on your bucket list that you would do that you haven't done already?
I want to count $1 million in the vault.
It's kind of hard. I have a lot of things that I want to do.
Pick one at the top of the list.
My bucket list is going to the Bahamas and eating at a restaurant and having sharks and all that stuff around me. Look at.
You've never done that? The Bahamas I like that.
I've been there. Y'all been to the Bahamas?
I've been. I love the Bahamas.
My wild dream, I want to create some kind of scientific experiment that's going to benefit people and change life as we know it, but in a good way.
You guys have such serious. You guys have such serious. My bucket list. I just want to surf.
Women are very sensitive. I can't get my words out.
DNA used to love me. I don't know what happened. Like, where did we go wrong, DNA?
Oh, Monique said she's a fan of Charms. Cool.
She did. Oh, I love you too, Mo. But Mo said.
Hey, Mo, what about me?
Anyway, Mo said anytime my daughter had a sleepover from 15 to now, she's 18, I tell my son he has to stay at his father's house. I'm not playing with none of these fast girls, but be better safe than sorry. I don't play no games with my kids. I prevent shit before it can get started. I'm with you, Mo. I'm a fan of Charms. Oh, I love you too, Mo.
All right, Monique.
Go.
Turn off
some females really fast like that?
What?
Some can be. They can be just as ruthless and cunning than dudes. They can.
Listen,
they jump in your bed quicker.
Didn't we just say men and women do the similar things? So why we compare?
I'm learning.
Like you have little boys that's always trying to get little girls, you have little girls. We had a situation yesterday at the show. It was brought to my attention that this a parent that I know, she's like, if this little girl don't stop calling my son, and I hear a lot of parents saying that, if this little girl don't stop calling my son, yes, just like they're fast boys, they're fast girls. And it's not always the girls that are fast. Sometimes they're introduced to it, but some people are just like the attention of the opposite sex.
Okay. Interesting. Nate Ski, it's almost that time. Let me know when you're ready on Facebook. Nate Ski, let me know if you're ready in California.
Yeah, he said 10:55.
And
okay,
it's not even being fast. Human nature is sexual attraction.
Curiosity.
Curiosity. You know, girls come girls, boys come boys. Like, you know the stories when they used to say try to kiss the watermelon or pretend you kiss and learn. You know, like stupid stuff. Curiosity.
I don't know that. I just remember humping. That's all.
Yeah, we have hump games and spin the bottle, all kinds of crazy.
Right, it's curiosity.
The best one is Truth or Dare.
Yeah, that's classic.
Is there something I'm missing today that I missed in the past? Like,
you missed the whole lot.
I missed all that in the past. Like, what am I missing today?
I bet it. YouTube.
Tag used to be. That's the first time you fell on a check.
Used to be. What?
Stop staying in the office all day?
No, they used to try to convince you to pay $7
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, I remember $7.
Or Doctor.
Yes.
Let's play Doctor.
No, House.
House. Yes.
House is a big one. Or better yet, let me just talk to you for a moment. Come here, let me show you something. Come over here. What you got to show me over there? Back in the days, yo, don't front. Used to grab that chick that had the big boobies, and y'all used to all fill up real quick and run.
No, I did. Me and my friend used to do that in my childhood. We used to go around. We used to egg each other on to go do it. Oh, yo, go touch that girl's butt. Or
right.
Her titties. You know, just do crazy shit.
Oh, one thing I do remember, one of my good friends, he would say his hand hurt and he can't go into his pocket. And he asked me to put my hand in his pocket to get something out of his pocket. I put my hand in his pocket, and there's nothing there but his dick. He has a hole in his, he has a hole in it.
That's crazy. No,
that was so funny. He has a hole in his pocket, so I'm thinking he's really hurt. So I put my hand in his pocket, and all he's good as a ball.
You were sexually assaulted. You were part of the
That's what it was? Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, for instance, what was Common's story? He was doing, what happened? He was doing something, and his brother's playing a video game at his brother's friend's house.
Yeah.
And I think the friend assaulted him, like performed oral sex or something. I don't remember.
That's kind of old.
Let me pull up the story because y'all gonna say Charles said.
And Mo said she played house.
And
somebody played doctor too.
You played doctor too.
How do you play doctor? How do you play that?
You got patience. You got to examine them and do things and stuff. You got touch and feel. That was just the easy way of touching and feeling with somebody.
Oh, okay.
I just say get the hall pass. You meet me. We want to stay.
Listen, if you really want the full-blooded experience of being I'll say play touch and feel, Scorpios are best at doing that.
They are?
Yes. They can tell you that, oh, I'm not here for sex. Next thing you know, 5 minutes later, your clothes is off and you're in a position for something sexual.
Red Spice better comment
I'm like, yo.
No, but it's a funny thing. Libras could do it too, but the only thing about Libras is you guys are more respectful. Scorpios don't have class or they be crash. If they want something, they just go out and just get it.
I think Libra said if you set it up, I'll join in.
I should tell Red to call in right now. Red, call in. I'm like,
who's reading comments on Facebook? Am I reading comments on Facebook?
Okay, so before you do that,
read the next one.
Read the next one.
I can't see it.
Okay. She said, any games where you had to listen to people even playing Pasta? Oh my
wow.
I never played Pasta.
I never heard of a game like that.
I want to know, what am I missing now? I missed all that fun stuff. What am I missing now?
I haven't played games like this at least since I was like 14 or 15.
Oh my God. I can't believe this.
Very interesting.
I have to have Red call because this. I want you to ask this. This is a Scorpio thing.
Once again, we're live on DNAradio.net. This is Venus versus Mars, the show about anything and everything, but never the show about nothing. Coming up in a few minutes, we have Nate Ski from LA, California.
Okay. And he has an interview with Stingray.
Actually,
it
was his god brother Brandon, and they would share the bed together.
And what happened?
He said he felt Brandon's hand on him. He pushed him away. I don't remember saying a whole lot besides no. The book continues. He kept saying, it's okay, as he pulled down my shorts and molested me. After he stopped, he kept asking me to perform it on him. I kept repeating no and pushing him away. I felt deep and sudden shame for what happened.
What age is that?
Wow, that's deep.
He didn't say how old it was. You got to buy his book.
Oh.
It definitely sounds like something that happened to you.
Was it buy his book?
No, it was a little kid. No, I think he was young though when it happened.
Yeah,
he was young. I think he was real young, he said.
What's up to Stingray? Stingray's going to be being interviewed tonight by Nate Ski 225. Nate Ski 225, are you ready in California?
So Mo said house, yes. Doctor, any game where you had to listen to people even playing Pasta. Well, just kidding. We never played Pasta. The Pasta game only happened in church, LOL. No, that's a true story. This little girl was being assaulted in the church recently.
I told you what happened with me, right?
Yeah.
No, what happened with it?
I didn't get sexual assault. I just had sex in the church.
Shame on you.
You're a heathen, that's why.
Shame. You Catholic? You Catholic?
Probably.
I'm Baptist, but it did happen in Catholic church.
Oh,
See?
that don't count. Catholic churches don't count.
That's so
Those not real
disrespectful.
churches.
Don't insult our Catholic followers, okay?
Oh, sorry, Catholic followers.
He didn't mean that. He was joking.
He took it.
Right.
Apologize,
I pray
DNA.
for forgiveness, though.
What's up to the Pope?
Just don't tell my mama.
What's up to Father?
Too late, she heard
What's
it
up to
already.
Father Flanagan and Father O'Malley?
I don't know who they are.
Me neither.
Sister Odell, Father John.
I went to a Catholic school, y'all. I'm not Catholic.
I didn't went to Catholic school. They just they got you out of the hood schools.
Okay, so Nate Ski has a special guest Stingray coming up
Yeah, and he
in the
said,
next few minutes. You know what, guys? It's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys. Thanks for tuning in each and every Saturday. We love you to death. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your posts. Thank you for sharing our videos. And
If you want some invites to some barbecues tomorrow or
right.
Sunday, send us some invites.
yeah, we'll come out.
We're hungry.
Leftovers.
No, I don't take leftovers.
We'll come out.
First choice.
Oh, before I go, June 29th, 9 p.m., Brooklyn United is hosting a party with a purpose for all you people in the tri-state area. It's the kickoff celebration. Music by DJ Express. It's going to be at Rustic Tavern. That's 471 DeKalb Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Tickets are $20 in advance, more at the door. So if you want tickets, let me know. Hit me up. I'm there.
Somebody asked you a question, Wizz,
"What's up?"
on Facebook. Can you see it?
No. What she
Momo.
said? Hold on.
You guys wrong?
No, Wiz is playing with the mouse.
Oh, he has a fetish with mice, does he?
He likes playing with mice.
Nice.
Warbucks, you're always my number one fan. Thank you, Warbucks.
What? It happened at the what? It happened at the Spring Strawberry Festival, right? With
No comment on that.
I can't.
Yo, but the Strawberry Festival in the Hamptons was cool, though. You ever been?
The Hamptons?
Yeah, Norfolk Bank. I don't know if they're going now, right? They used to have a strawberry fest. They used to sponsor a strawberry festival out in Long Island, close to the Hamptons.
When?
Who?
I think I heard about that because I used to live in Long Island, but I wanted to be back in the city because this is my home. This is where I'm from.
But it was a cool little event. I had a good time, though.
Yeah.
We miss out on things like that in the city.
So
but let me know where the barbecue is. Charms will pop up. I'm a big girl. I like to eat.
Oh, please.
But I don't fit into the BBW.
And she come with Tupperware, people.
I do not. I hate carrying food home. I'll just eat there.
Yeah. I don't like that right either.
I'm going to read this last comment, then we out. I'm saying, Monique said that's the only time the hood showed up for camp in the neighborhood church. Wizz was getting his shit off.
Oh my God. You shouldn't have read that. You dirty
people.
You only 10 penances.
Huh?
10 penances. You got to pray, ask for forgiveness.
All right. I'm going to do that. Hey, check out Nate Ski. He's about to come on right now with Stingray. All right, see y'all next week.
Be safe, guys. See you next week.
Thank you for tuning in.
Take me a break. All right, we out.
One of the ways we do this is by having thought-provoking, meaningful conversation. We understand and appreciate passion.